Alright, this is Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. Our tale begins with the Shadow Dragon, the Blade Falchion, and the... Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light. So, after much struggle in the last stream to figure out what way to play this game, I struggled to find a translation I liked on the NES, and there is the official version on the Switch, which I own. The issue with it is that the audio, for some reason, starts crackling every now and then. I don't see that many people talk about it, but other people have. And I can fix it by going to the home menu of the Switch and back again, but it'll probably build up again eventually. So I'm going to do my best to deal with it whenever I hear it, but just so you're aware, that's going to happen sometimes, as annoying as that is. Hopefully it doesn't happen. If it starts being too annoying, I might try next stream playing around with... Is my camera being glitchy? I might try playing around with, I might try playing around with audio filters or something like that to see if I can remove the popping sound. I just worry that I'd cut too much of the game audio out if I do that. But let's get into it. Oh yeah, and apparently Turtle's saying if you don't use headphones, you can't really notice it. Alright, new game. Although maybe I should fix my camera here first. We're gonna do a new game. And start the timer. Oh, I hear a bat already. So what you're going to see is me do this every now and then, as annoying as that is. I might try cutting out for the VODs, but it's going to be really hard to track them all down without just straight up literally watching the whole game from scratch. Prince Marth, Princess Sita has alighted from Talus Castle. Sita, what's wrong? Did something happen? Prince Marth, what a relief. Talus Castle is under attack from the pirates of Galder. After a fierce fight, they have taken the castle. I beg you, please save my father. Don't worry, Sita. The brave knights of Altea stand ready. Pirates are no match for us. Let's head back to the castle and rescue the king. So I have played this game before, and a fair amount of Fire Emblem games. In fact, I've played every release that's been translated in the US, or officially translated. So there'll be some new ones for me back here, but I have played this one before. So I kind of know what I'm doing. Essentially, if you don't know, it's sort of like Advance Wars, except for a little bit more RPG focused. Each character is named, and if they die, they stay dead. So it's less about making tons of units and stuff like that. And a little bit more stats and numbers, as you can see here. Characters level up as they fight more. As you go, so. Let's have Marth visit the house, so you can get stuff out of it. It is good that you have come, Prince Marth. I have here 10,000 G that the villagers gathered. Take it. Please use it to equip yourself. Save the land from these rampaging pirates of Galder. I do not believe this game has supports. I don't think that was introduced yet. So in later Fire Emblem games, if you have units fight near each other, they can build relationship with each other. And there's often dialogue that you exclusively unlock by building their relationship, but I don't believe this game has it. He has a javelin. He does not. Because you can, there's a shop here. I played this a little bit on stream last time and then just reset because of the crackling was bugging me, so we were trying out other methods, but I just landed on this version ultimately. So basically, when you attack, whoever has the higher speed will attack twice. Whoever initiates the attack will always attack first. I think you can use the numbers to, like, realize how it works. So, for example, I don't know the exact numbers, though. She has a speed of 12. This thief here has a speed of 9. And this person has a speed of 6. And I don't know what the cutoff point is, because you actually can't have just 1 and 1. At some point, if you have more speed, you attack twice. I don't know what the exact number is. In later Fire Emblems, they just tell you who's going to attack twice. The numbers are actually pretty deterministic, like the defense and, or the amount of damage you deal is a pretty hard equation of strength plus weapon plus or minus defense, something. I don't know exactly what the numbers are. The only variance is in hit chance, so sometimes characters will miss. I think I want to get him a javelin. Although he's slow, so it's going to take him a while to catch back up. And there's the creepy-looking shopkeeper. Yes. And it might be worth stacking up on items. I can't remember if it's worth doing that right away or not. It's been, again, a little while since I played this game. I have noticed it always crackles when I select a unit. Yeah, there's a little crackle every time I select a unit. It's very subtle, though. Seems to be different than the other kinds. All right, I'm gonna let the pirates probably move towards me in this level. Because I want to buy some items, and I want units to build experience. This guy here is actually a class above everyone. He's a paladin. So I generally don't actually want to use him to help my other members level up. He'll probably become too weak if I don't focus on him enough, but he's a little overpowered right now. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn. Fun fact, Jagan is German for hunter. Pegasus Knight is one of your favorites. For those of you not in on the joke, Turtle has said that like every time I've restarted this game, which has been far too many times to try to get this working. No, it doesn't give you a preview of how much damage, but like I said, you actually can do the calculations. I just can't remember exactly what it is. I could try to figure it out. Also, like, I can see that this guy's going to move 6, so he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he can attack anywhere next to him. So I'm going to put my heavy defense guy in the lead. Interesting that the pirates are going down that way. I'm going to equip him. I don't think this game has the weapons triangle. That's introduced in later Fire Emblem games. So I can't quite remember what the whole point of having different weapons is in this one. She just has a sword. She can get a javelin too, so I think I want to get these people up here to buy some. Javelins are lances that can be, they're part of the lance class, or the class of weapons, and they can be thrown as projectiles. So one thing in these games too is that every weapon has durability. Not every Fire Emblem game has this, but most do. And when you, whenever you use it, it goes down by 1, so you need to have extra in the convoy, potentially, so that you can equip people with it when you run out. So, like, I'm wondering if I should have Marth actually buy a few extras, just so that I have them stored. We have so much money, so I might buy a couple of each, just to make sure I have some in the storage. I will get better versions eventually, though, so I don't know how much I want to waste necessarily at this point. Oh, shoot, there was a limit how much you can buy. Can he not access the convoy on the same turn he buys? Oh, that's annoying. Any more on the patch? I think they changed the names. Characters must be more accurate. Translations more shoot, which is why we were so confused. Oh, he changed it to be more accurate. Oh, interesting. Yeah, some people don't like it, just how literal his translations are. And I kind of wanted, I prefer using names that are in line with the Western releases, so, that was another reason why I didn't want to use it. We might be stuck with it later in games, but for now, I'm not going to use it. Not even really more accurate, right? So more literal. That's the correct word, not accurate. It's more literal. So he wasn't trying to convey really the feeling of the original message. He was just concerned with being literal, which some people do prefer. I'm probably somewhere more of a happy middle. I don't like changing it too much, but I think changing it to sound, you know, more like it's written well could be a good thing. I don't like it when people change the meaning too much, though, just to make it fit. I don't know. different audience. I can kind of get it, but that's a little more frustrating for me. Or like I understand that more. All right, so let's start hitting some of these guys. Or I understand why people would get more upset with changing the meaning. I get that that's a gray line. It's not really a fine line. And so I get that it's not easy, but in this case I definitely preferred the official one. Interesting. So he has a rapier. In later games that's good against armored units. I don't know if that's true here. So I might want to buy him another sword. Oh, I was gonna maybe do more shop stuff. Let's focus on getting these guys. Again, having your heavy armors do the first hit is often nice if you can't kill them in one hit, because they'll deal the damage. And then another person can potentially finish him off. So he only does one. I'm surprised my knight goes twice. Knights are usually really slow. If you look at those 3 stats down there, that's defense, damage, and hit percentage. Or I did that backwards. Top is hit percentage. Next one down is damage. One below that is shield. So you can see this guy is not the most accurate, although he still kept getting me. Again, there's a hard number behind it, but you don't totally see it in this older version, or in the older games. So, So let me try to calculate here. I should have been trying to figure this out. So he has, we can see, he has defense of 4. And his HP remaining, actually if I kill him, this won't matter. He has the defense of 4. His HP remaining is 2. Oh yeah, this is not gonna matter. Never mind, let's just finish him off. Is there a way to see, I'm trying to see, is there a way when you look at the items? Oh, there's not. So I might use a guide or a instruction manual or something here. Let me just look this up. Uh-oh. I think I'm starting to hear crackling. Yeah. And unfortunately, I have to crank up the contrast for this game because it looks pretty bad on the emulator they used, which makes the Switch menu look super bright. I'm just trying to find, give me 1 second. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. I'm trying to find a list of weapons. So I can see. I'm sure this was, well, maybe not. I would imagine often in games they had this kind of stuff. In the manual. So the blowgun, for example, has a, they call it MT, or might. MT for might in later games often. It has a might of 5, whereas the steel bow has a might of 7. So yeah, the steel bow is stronger. I think weight of the weapon might also determine something, but I don't know what it is. Maybe I should look into the... Oh, that did 6. How much? Oh, I forgot how much defense he has. I want to see, I want to try to like figure out the math so I can be exact if I need to. So let me think about this. We have a defense of 4. This guy has a strength of 7 plus a iron sword, which has a might of 5. So let me see. My theory, it would be that let's see if it's just straight up addition. So if the might is 5, the strength is 7, that's 12. And the defense is 4. That should end up at 8 damage. Is that correct? Let's see. 8 damage. Okay, so that's how you do the math. It's weapon strength plus unit strength minus enemy defense. Now, what I'm not sure about is what determines double attacking. Maybe it's just ties versus beating and losing. I could think of it that way and then just see if that's ever wrong. So, for example, he went twice because he has 8 speed while this unit has 6 speed. Yeah, for magic, it's the same equation but with different stats. There's resistance instead of defense. And interestingly enough, though, I don't see a magic stat. I thought that was in these games. Maybe magic units just have a different stat than strength. We'll see when I get one. I don't have any yet. Oh, I have to be careful. So winged units are really weak to bows. And we got a bow guy here. He can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can definitely hit my Pegasus Knight if I put her there, so I'm actually not going to do that. You're going to attack with this guy. Some people get really into having names that are more accurate to the original, because some games change it a lot, and some people get mad about that. Although I'll admit I get kind of annoyed when I see a translated name. Or an untranslated name, and I'm like, who the heck are they talking about? When they're talking in English. Okay. Boop-a-doo. Well, if I'm using a version that's translated to the language of my region, I'd rather just use the language that's accurate to my region. Or the name that's accurate to my region. So I want to, how do I, because Marth has access to the convoy, I thought. Does he not? Why did I have that option before? Oh, there's something I don't remember about this game. Maybe I just have to give individual units extras. I thought Marth could access the convoy, but maybe he can't. Maybe he can only do that in between missions. Or something. I swear I saw that at the beginning. So this, I'm not sure how movement works when they have water like this, so I've got to be a little careful here. Let's put my just armored units at the top, I guess. Ah, that was such a high hit percent chance, and he missed. Okay, so he didn't return fire. He's got speed of, 3. Wow, how did I go twice? He's got a speed of 5. He just didn't counterattack because he's a bow person. I didn't mention that before, but bow people can only attack people that are 2 away. They can't hit people that are right next to him. I like how he holds his sword up. Shoot, I'm not actually gonna be able, because of that miss, I'm not gonna be able to hit everyone here. Or finish. Oh, well, maybe I can. Hang on, let's do this. They kind of like bounce as they go across too. It's kind of funny. What's nice about Jagan though is he's good at getting people low in health right now, so I can use him for that. He will need heals eventually though. He's definitely not invincible. Do I want to expose this guy to potentially being hit by pirates? The other option would be move him down here and have my bow guy kill the bow guy. I'll probably just do that. There's one recruitable ally in this map, I remember. I'm pretty sure he's just did this building here too. So this game has missable units that you can recruit. Oh, shoot. And I don't like missing them. Also, just a fair warning, I'm the kind of guy who resets if I lose a unit, so that might happen at some point during this run. Boink. You know what? I'm not going to worry about... So what you could do in this game is really annoying, but you could wait until you encounter the boss to buy items, although I may have to run all the way back at the end, which is annoying, but I might do that. I had a feeling someone was going to actually attack him all the way down there. That's okay. He should be fine for now. Oh, he missed. Looks like he's got almost a third miss chance. Maybe not quite, but... it's good. Archers can also be good for whittling guys' health down because they, So I think, if I recall correctly, I think the differences between lances, axes, and swords, dang it, is that generally speaking, swords are the weakest, lances are stronger, axes are stronger, but they lose accuracy with each level, as we just saw. I think that's the main thing between them. There was a general convoy on the option screen, but then I can't, it doesn't, maybe that's just a way to view it. Did he just get a crit? No, he didn't. I thought maybe he did because the horse brushed its feet, but maybe it's doing that every time. Yeah, there's some choices you have to make sometimes on how to get units. So there is a convoy here, but I can only view it. I thought there was a way to send items to the convoy, but I might just be thinking of later games. Wonder if I should have given him a sword instead of just the rapier. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that's right. Oh, dude. Okay, this guy might live. Oh, wait, I still have a flying unit. I think we're good. Is this a game where the Lord is strong or weak? I don't really remember, honestly. I've only played it once. Nice, she got a critical hit. He wasn't going to die unless she got that. I maybe should have had the other unit attack. Well, I think I'm hearing auto crackling, so I might just go back again. Yeah, sometimes the Lord class is really good. The Lord being the main character, so Marth. They usually have a unique class. So they're playing really defensively here at the end. I don't have any way to heal yet, but I will here, I think, soon. If I remember right. So what I can't remember is this guy aggressive or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's a mountain there. I don't know how. I can't remember how it changes their speed exactly. In later Fire Emblem games, you can like push a button to reveal everyone's movement, your enemy's movement, and what's safe and what's not. But this is the NES, so of course it's not going to be as friendly with stuff like that. Does Advanced Wars 2 let you do that too? I'm trying to get guys closer, and I want my, again, armor guy to go in front. He's a good guy. He's good for luring enemies out to near you. Even though he's slow, so it's gonna take me a minute. Oh, it's like Advance Wars 2. I see what you're saying. We haven't even gotten to Advance Wars yet, though. That was just Famicom Wars. It's so funny to me how the West knows the series is Advance Wars when, is more just the blank or console name Wars originally. Game Boy Wars is coming up soon. Oh boy. We'll see if it's as slow as the original. It's still not attacking yet. I can't remember. I don't think you heal on buildings. But I actually don't remember. Wait, he has healed. Maybe you do heal on buildings. Oh. Okay, he is attacking. Also, terrain advantages can up your dodge percent. So I think he had a more likely chance of missing there because he was on the building. Because my guy was on the building. Has anyone gotten a level up yet? Oh shoot, I thought he'd kill him. Ooh, bonk. What's actually coming up soon is the SNES. I didn't realize just how close we were. It's playing this song already? I thought it plays this when you're one away. This is like the, hey, you're close to victory song. Can I trade with Marth even? I can't. Oh wow, so you can't even trade with units. Not sure how aggressive they are here. Let's move a little slowly, I guess. I do want this guy to heal. He's actually kind of low. I heard this song a lot because I would often go back to shops and stuff when there was one unit left. Galder, it's a port town south of the Isle of Talus. A man by the name of Gomer has taken control of the city. It's lousy with pirate scum. There was houses earlier, and I actually just ignored them because I saw them already when I did my previous tiny runs. Sorry. They mostly just gave you hints on how to play. Like, Pegasus Knights need to avoid bow people. Yeah, I'd say 50 is still a decent amount. It's definitely not right around the corner. I mean, what? I'm on game 200. And it's still taking me a year or so. And games have gotten a little slower. In the grand scheme of things, I would say it's still... Oh, shoot, they are moving now. Gotta be careful then. Please tell me the guy in the castle doesn't move. Yeah, and I mean, sure, in the scheme of how long it'll take by the end, it's not long, but I would still consider a few months still a little whiles away. Okay, he's not moving. I hope that means I have time to... Yes, I do. I am worse. Wise? Words? I don't know how to say that name. Worse. I'm just gonna say his name is Worse. A humble curate. I cannot fight, but this staff I carry can heal the wounded. Please, allow me to join you. So now I have a healer. I hear it crackling again. Although, even though staffs have limited uses. Boo, 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 doo, doo, boo, boo. How much life does this guy have left? Worries? Worries. I don't know how you'd say that. It's still a really hard name to say. Okay, 7 life. Defense is 4. Oh, it's crackling again. Maybe I'm doing it too fast. Where do I see his stats? There we go. 5 plus. Oh yeah, blue. I have to look at this guide. 5 plus 5, either 10 or 12. How much is needed to beat this guy? Although I probably go twice too. 10 or 12. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking this, but yeah, 10 is not enough. 12 is. But I don't know if he'll go twice or not. Rise. Well, I did miss him once, but I was using steel, so it hits. Something like Riss. Guess that would make sense too, actually. Riss. Bonk. Pirate was defeated. This poor guy's never getting the kills. I don't know how much I want to like. So one thing you can do too, you can farm leveling up on people by dropping their weapons, making them stand in front of a boss, get hit, and then your healer can constantly heal them. But you have to buy more weapons, and I don't think this shop had heals. I don't totally remember though. So the way healers level up is that you have to heal with them. So it's good to heal, although with the limited... Oh, no, wait. Can they not level up in this game? Oh, shoot. How do they level up? That's different. I didn't get any experience for that. Oh, no, they changed it. Or it hasn't been changed yet, I should say. I don't remember how your healers level up in this game, then. I know I said they changed it when it's... Well, I was just saying in the future they've changed it. Oh, I thought this guy hadn't... When did he take damage? Oh, that's right. I had my knight go to him. So that means I definitely would prefer to have people just heal on the building then. If you are injured, stop at a fortress. You'll feel better after a short rest behind strong walls. Oh, look, they just told me the mechanic. Okay. Often, the enemies aren't aggressive, or the bosses aren't, or the ones guarding the final place. Not always, though. You can't always rely on it. I'm gonna heal up, though. Although, do I really need to? I can just beat it, right? Can I... How does saving... Oh, yeah. Saving was... Oh, let me look at the options. I might be able to speed some things up. Battle speed. Here we go. I can speed it up. Definitely need some heals. Did anyone get a level up even on this map? That's kind of rough. Yeah, I'm gonna get everyone near him that needs to heal. Get ready to hear this song a lot. Do 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 do. She been hit? Yes, she has. He's been hit again. No, he hasn't? Oh, I healed him. That's right. He's been hit. It's kind of interesting that some of the biggest, like, just technical improvements we'll see with, or not technical, but like just overall design improvements they make with games like this is making them move faster a little bit. Does this guy have a hand axe, or can I actually just pick him off from ranged attacks? He just has a steel axe. That means I can cheese him with my bow guy, in theory. Not giving the boss a projectile weapon is a mistake. Unless he turns to aggressive. Once you hit him once, I'm not actually sure. Gazak, is that his name? Oh shoot, it is. He's got a name, guys. That's how you know he's evil. Yeah, it is also chapter 1. I'm a little worried he'll turn aggressive once he gets hit once, though. I'm curious about him. Let me just look at his stats real quick. So his strength is 7. He's got a steel axe, which is 9. So he has 16 attack. So let's say he turns aggressive and hits this guy. He'll still live because of his defense. Dude, this is happening a little more. The crackling is happening a little more than I wanted it to. It might be... I might try setting up an audio filter on it. I just worry that I'll cut out sounds in the game. Boo, 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 doo, doo, boo, boo. Let's definitely get him closer. Want my healer on the back in case he moves aggressively. Or to stay in the back. Also, Marth here is probably not the best choice in case he turns aggressive. Although maybe he'd be fine. Alright. Let's try attacking him. See what happens. Even to the earth at a doable stage 1. That is true. My hit chance is really low. Alright, let's see what happens. He just stays. Maybe I need a weapon that's just more accurate. Come on! There we go. Finally hit him once. So they heal too while they're on that spot, so this is how you can, like, grind the game for levels, essentially. I don't know if I want to worry with that at all, though. It's pretty tedious. But see, he refilled all his life, so maybe I shouldn't do this. But you gain a little bit of experience every time you hit him. Although I guess you need the funds for it, too. It does cost money. So it's not completely free. Let me just see how much he heals. Full again. Okay, so this is not really viable. Other than to grind, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I got a crit though. Oh, interesting. He got as much experience as he got. Did damage. Level up. Did all he get was 1 speed? That was kind of a bad level up. I think there might be RNG in how they level up too, so you can get kind of crummy level ups in this game. Are you kidding me? Bonk. Okay. Scary music. Let's maybe let Mark do the final blow. He has 5 HP left, but 6 defense. Always forgetting things here. I need to get Martha normal sword, but now he's stupid inventory full. 5 plus 5. That's 10. So it does deal... Oh, man. So this one deals more damage to... The rapier deals more damage to armored units and horse units, so I actually should be saving it for when I really need it. Which is why I'm saying I should have bought him a sword instead. That's not going to kill him, though, is it? That's only 10 damage, but I'm going to attack twice. He doesn't kill me, right? I just need to double check. 7 plus... I already calculated this. 7 plus 9. 16. Sheesh. Missing his eye behind his hair. 9. He'll live as long as he doesn't get hit twice. So as long as I finish him this turn. Although he does have a crit chance. Or actually, I don't know what determines crit chance. I don't remember. Ow. Finish him. Alright. Kazakh was defeated. 38 EXP. Yay. He got a vulnerary. That's a healing item. Although my inventory's full. Store. That cost me money to do that? So here's where it gets interesting. The mission actually isn't over till you seize the fort. So I could buy more weapons. I'm not going to, though. I hope I don't regret it. If I find I start running low on items later on in the game, and only your lord can seize it, I'll change my plan on how much I stock up. Seize. Or castle. Prince Marth, you have done well to make it here safely. You have my thanks. So, you plan to travel to Aurelius? In that case, though, there are but few in number. No. In that case, though they are few in number, my soldiers will join you. From Captain Ogma down. They are all brave warriors and should serve you well. That's not all. Heed me now. As you travel through these lands, you may find many who cannot tolerate the tyranny of Dolor. Some are hiding in villages, others have been taken prisoner, and some must work for the enemy. You must seek these people out and work together. He's telling me to recruit units. Heed the call. The time has come. Set foot on your path, but be vigilant. You face many dangers. To be continued. Save complete. Would you like to continue playing? Yes. I don't know why Anna's the save person. Right into the next level. Prince Marth, I'm Ogma, a mercenary of Talis. The king ordered me to join your forces. I brought along my 3 most trusted men. Welcome to Galder, the port town that's been overrun by pirates. Pirates aren't all you'll have to worry about. We've spotted soldiers from Grus, too. Keep your wits about you. So now we have more units. We have... Oh, these 3 dudes. Where is he? Here he is. Ogma. He's a mercenary class. He's got a sword. There are recruitable allies in this chapter. The big thing I want to know is how, like, easily missable are they? Tell me if it's, like, they can be missed by you not recruiting the enemy, or if it's, like, they'll destroy this house if I don't get there in time kind of thing. Pirates. Oh, here's Gomer. Is that the boss? Grust. Those are the Grust soldiers that we're talking about. It's a you have to talk with enemies chapter. Okay. Oh, there he is. It's this guy right here, Caster. You can always tell when they have a face. So I can probably recruit this guy somehow. They have a face that either means they're an important villain or they're a recruitable character. They're not just a normal grunt. Let's see if there's anyone else. Oh, Daros. Can I recruit this guy too? Interesting. I have to be careful then about not hitting him too hard. Let's see. We've got some shops down here. We can use those at the end, I guess. We probably need to deal with this threat up here in the corner first. I would like to recruit the guy. I don't know how aggressive they'll be, though, so I do probably need a wash to the left. How much defense do these guys have? 6. How much does this guy have? 11. What does a normal horse guy have? 7. Imagine your parents naming you a pirate. Oh yeah, then we also got these new units, Board, Cord, and Barst. I think these guys are all 3 in 1 of Spirit and Ultimate. 6. 5. 5. 6. So, like, okay defense, but not great. So I could clog the bridge just with this guy and slowly pick him off. I tend to play these games pretty slowly, I'll be honest. Or, like, defensively, I guess, would be the... I didn't get to put things in the convoy at all. What the heck? How do I access the convoy? Huh. Let me look this up. No, not the DS version. Oh, interesting. Oh, I'm here correctly. So apparently it's a good idea to level up Marth because the enemy will always target him. Huh. There is no magic stat. And there's no resistance with 0% resistance growth? What the heck, aside from one guy? Wow. So there's convoy spaces on the map. Is that something down here? Is this a convoy space? I was just looking up a post on Reddit that said a bunch of kind of unique quirks with this one. Not every class can promote either. Interesting. So it is a good idea to level up Marth. Eventually. Or like throughout the game, because they always target him, you can use him as a bait super easily. And if he becomes super OP and they can't even hit him, then he becomes even more powerful. I do need to be careful because pirates can go into the water. So having guys along the edge here is not completely safe, really. So maybe I'll move the guy, someone with more defense in front. How much is his? 7. 7. Those are technically more, so I'm going to put them up front. You grind it so much in 3 houses so that to be able to recruit everyone, and Byleth ended up being really OP. Alright, let's see how aggressive they play. shoot, I was worried that these... Okay, that guy's going to the castle. So they are going to attack from the left, too. Okay, so I gotta be... I can't just focus on the top first. Okay, that guy didn't even move, and they did attack over the water like I expected. Well, Three Houses is really interesting in that anyone can class up to any class and use, like, any weapon, essentially. But I think his stat... I guess if you're talking about stats, yeah, I think his stat growth is really good. So you can kind of turn him into whatever you want him to be. Although I think he does have Lord classes, too, that are pretty good. Interesting that he's, like, not even moving. I see. So it's all about stat growths in the end for the characters. Although I guess that's partly true in all Fire Emblem games. And I think his stat growths are good. I just can't remember. But also, if you infinitely grind, it kind of doesn't matter. I guess Byleth isn't really a lord in that game, which hence the quote, the double quotes. What? He didn't even shoot the guy. Interesting. Oh man, they're going really aggressive on this side too. I kind of want to push hard then up here. Fortunately, I don't think I can have Marth hit that guy yet. These guys can't go in water, can they? No, because they're not pirates. I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah, they play the same kind of role. Although, actually, you kind of have... You could argue that the whatever class leader you pick is your lord. Yeah, there's Dimitri, Claudin, Edelgard. That could be considered the lords, really, too. Kind of like how Robin isn't the lord class, despite being the main character in, Awakening. Darn, I wanted him to actually kill the guy, so he would level up. Oh well. Ah, shoot. This isn't really the result I wanted. It's okay. Just have to put someone else in front. Someone else with decent defense. Please kill him. I don't want him to counterattack. Okay, good. Dun 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 dun. So we actually got a few options here. Marth hasn't been hit yet, and what's gonna actually happen is he's not gonna beat the first guy that hits him, and then that guy's gonna serve as like a clog, so to speak. Alternatively, I could put someone with higher defense up there. Although in that case, then he could get hit twice, one from each angle. So I don't know if it's worth it. Apparently, axe units are generally considered not good in this game because of the lack of weapon triangle and hit to their percent hit chance. Those aren't mages, those are thieves. Sure, I can check this house out. Oh, there's another one down there, too. A curate can earn XP simply by withstanding the attacks of a foe. Oh, that's so annoying. So maybe they're a good thing to have up against bosses. There's a pirate who goes by the name of Daros. He's looking to meet the prince. Word is he... I said ward like it was a name. Word is he wants to turn over a new leaf and fight for the people. You should seek him out and listen to what he has to say. In fact, I don't know if those thieves will attack anyway. Oh, I got so many guys coming from this way. Oh, shoot, he's attack. Oh, he talked automatically. You better not die to all those guys around you. Prince Marth, I'm Daros, a simple man of the sea. I want to leave. Oh, you guys recognize this song? If you've played Smash Bros. Melee, this would have been the first Fire Emblem song you heard. Prince Marth, I am Daros, a simple man of the sea. I want to leave the life of a sea dog behind. If you need my help, I'll give it gladly. Please, let me fight alongside you. He just hid in a building. Oh, shoot. Is he going to hit the Pegasus Knight? No, he's not. He's hitting Daros. Dude, look how bad his hit chance is. What the heck? I actually didn't realize this guy was in range, but this is actually probably fine. He's not using a very powerful weapon. He has a silver lance that I'm not having him use. Interesting. The thieves are playing very cowardly, actually. Which makes me want to switch focus to these guys now. Have him in front, do some hits. Let's give Marth. Well, do I want him to get stuck this high up? Yeah, sure. Also, the fact that these thieves aren't attacking is interesting. I don't know what their goal is. Oh, wait, I didn't do nearly as much damage to this guy as I thought. That's right, that guy totally missed him. Oh, come on. I hate missing. That's a terrible feeling. I don't know if it's in this game, but eventually Fire Emblem games have, like, kind of fake hit percent chances. Essentially what they do is they actually... They roll... No, how do they do this? They roll, like, two... I think... this might not be 100% accurate. But they roll two hits... and then average them. And it actually results in... Oh, I'm hearing crackling. It actually results in a slightly more skewed to the edges, so they get pushed closer to 100 and 0. So if you're above 50, your percent chance is actually greater than what it says. And if you're below 50, it's actually less. It might be more than 2. It might be like 3 or something like that. So, for example, if it says 80% chance, they actually roll 3 times, average them, and that's your percent chance. Which ends up resulting in, I think, it getting pushed closer to the edges. So, unfortunately, this stupid healer has to get hit to level up. And if he can class up to a mage, then it's, like, kind of worth it. But that's so annoying. How do you not get him killed? Bonk. Average would push it closer to the middle. Then maybe it's not average. I don't remember what it is. I don't think it's best of because that's too overpowered, but maybe. Oh, no, this is saying... Oh, shoot, they are attacking Marth. This is saying that it is that. It is an average, but this is saying that it will make it go towards the ends. Goodbye. Forgot I have javelins, actually. I could have been using those, probably. I should have been... Okay. These thieves, like, don't do much damage. Dang it. It was not that high of a dodge chance. Like, I don't really want to open these guys up yet. I'm trying to make sense of it, but it's a little hard. Good. Maybe I'll do something like this, and then, well, try to find a way I can get more ranged hits it on him. Let's see how this works. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I forgot how this worked. Yeah, he missed. Oh, crackling is bad. So weird that resetting the game from the home menu fixes it. That's really bizarre. Apparently the audio issues was actually present in normal ROMs of the game for a long time too. Normal. Fan generated. Well, he was hit too. This was kind of a risk. I was not paying attention to how much of my other units they could hit. For some reason, I thought I was just like totally fine. Problem is, Martha's getting a little low on health. Okay, I want to see something here. So again, he does 5 with a... Wait, what does he have? 5 with a normal axe. A normal axe is 7, so that's 12. He has enough HP to hit that. So what I'm actually going to do is just go up here. Heal him. Could be caused by having too good of a sound system. Dang, I wanted Marth to get the actual kill. Oh well. Still gotta level up. Ah, it's back again, I think. Well, I don't know. Alright, we got a ton of dudes now crowded here. Oh, jumps in. This one is definitely going to be a while. I'm looking at the timer now. We've got an hour in. We're still only on level 2. Oh, he's not the one with the javelin. Oh, throw a javelin at him. Get some hits on him. Boink. Boink. Um... So you said the opposite just a second ago, didn't you? All I got are these stupid axe guys. And they're high misses. Well, they do have hand axes, though. They can throw one, too. Boing, 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 boing. Bonk. Missed. Boing, 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 boing. Of course he hits, despite the fact that I had a more likely chance of hitting. Bonk. Okay, finally. Apparently these guys aren't that good because they're stuck with axes. At least that's what some people say. He has a hammer. I think hammer are good against knights. Boing, 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 boing. Bonk. Whoa, we're already at the ending song. I've like hardly moved. Alright, we'll take a trip to the shop. I also don't know how you make money in this game. Wait, did I kill the archer or are they still over there? They're still over there. Right. I'm hearing it already. Oh, I already saw that. Oh, I think this guy kind of needs to heal. I think I get what you're saying. Why did he not even choose to attack? Oh, okay, now these guys are coming in. Shoot. I might need Marth to quickly move down that way then. If it's... Often it's that the Lord needs to talk to him. It's not always true, but it often is. Luckily, he's a bow guy, so actually chances are... I won't kill him by mistake. I want to see if this axe dude will bop him on the head. It's gonna be so annoying if I lose a unit this early. Or this late in the map. It's funny, I thought I only played this song when you were one away, but I guess in this one they played a little more often. Going back to defensive. He get hit? No, he didn't. He's going to the building? So weird. Does he really not want to hit my healer? Also, they didn't move closer. Interesting. They just moved to that island. Maybe I do just need to deal with this guy. The fact that he's on that spot is kind of annoying, though. He hasn't taken damage, has he? He has? Oh, I didn't realize he was so close to... Oh, I was gonna let him heal. Let's finish him. Who hit that guy? I don't even remember. Was he a guy that hit the dude at the beginning? Or at this bridge? Must have been. I could use this guy as bait, too. I know he's posing with his hand up in the air and everything. They're not moving closer, I thought. Now they are. All right, can I recruit this guy? Which one is he? Caster. That's for the rules of war, is you have to look cool. I can't talk to him. Oh, shoot. Who would it be? So I have a few ideas. We have Daros himself. Another idea is that I, for some reason, use my bow guy, because he's another bow guy. He's a hunter. They won't kill my healer, will they? Oh, I meant to check. I can still check. The problem is if I fail, it's gonna make me super mad. Let me try to figure it out for now, but I might change my mind on that. Six plus, 7 plus. And the bow is 4. So 11 is the max they can do. I think he's fine for at least one hit. And leveling up healer seems annoying in this game. I don't even, like, is it worth it? Missed. Whoa! He gained some experience. Please forgive me, Princess Sita. I have no choice. I must... Oh, he called for Princess Sita. Also, I did not realize that this guy could get hit. Ah! Why is Sita the furthest away? Okay, she can still reach him. Aha! You are a caster of Talus. Why are you fighting us? Princess Sita, I'm sorry. My mother is ill. To afford her medicine, I would do anything. Even this. I see. The pirates pay you well. It may not be much, but I offer you what I can. Take it and buy medicine for your mother. You would aid a traitor like me? You are so kind. Oh, Princess Sita, forgive me. From now on, I will dedicate my life to you. And I have recruited him. I kind of want him to shoot the guy again. Also, you need to run away for now. I don't know who he's gonna hit though. Oh, I just put my Pegasus Knight in range. I do not want to risk this. Never mind. And now a bunch of ranged attacks, which does put him at risk, but that's okay. Does his stats change, or is he as good as he was? Looks like he's as good as he was. Okay, he's got 6 speed, whereas this guy has 5, so he'll be the one to go twice. 6. I already calculated this. 6 plus 4 is 10. 6. It'll be fine. I just really don't want to lose units, man, because I'm going to restart. Unless you guys think I should actually try to play this game letting units die. I just hate doing that. Dang. 1 HP. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Who's the one with the javelin? This guy. Yeah, that's kind of what I prefer to do, Magic Julie Nerd. I won't be able to recruit everybody because in the older ones, there's sometimes you have to make an either or choice, but that's kind of what I like to do. In these games, you could probably miss dialogue in either way. Dialogue probably changes depending on who's alive and who's not. It just means the game's gonna take longer. I've just never played a Fire Emblem game where I let units die, and I've always been curious to what it would be like to play the game that way. Still, what are they? I think the idea is supposed to be that they have a bunch of javelins. So apparently, wait, was there still no way to actually give items to the convoy? Or to people? Is there no way to trade? Or can I? Oh no, there is a trade option. Never mind. I was totally wrong earlier. Okay, so I can totally give you a javelin. I need to get Martha's sword. That's one of the big things I want to do. In fact, I'm going to give you another lance. Was there anyone else? She has a javelin, right? Yeah, she does. If they have hand axes, it might be nice to get these guys hand axes. Also, the guys with the steel, it might be nice just to get a normal one. Just looked at the list and guess what game could potentially be game 300? I don't even know how you calculated that, because that would involve a bunch of games I'm not playing. Or considering a bunch of games I'm not playing. How? Or which one? Versus Urban Bubsy and Claws Encounter with the Third Kind. So I've actually played the Bubsy 1 and 2 before. I had both of them growing up. So it would not be a first playthrough for me. The first one's alright. It's not like anything to write home about, but I don't hate the first one. The second one's definitely a dip in quality, though. Do. I actually want this guy to have a javelin. He ran off. You have a version of the list that only include the ones to be played. Yeah, I include them all in case I ever, like, change my mind on them, or... I don't know. Other... reasons. It's just to be exhaustive to make sure I've, like, considered them all, you know, too. Is there another place to heal? Okay, there's one right by the boss. Now, does this one have projectiles? I'm also curious if I should try, like, farming my healer on him. I'm gonna look up what determines crit chance. That's another risk. If you grind for a long time, there's a good chance that they'll actually eventually... So the calculations is weapon crit. Oh shoot, what is this? The floor, so the lowest... Whoa, this is confusing. You have skill plus luck plus 4 divided by 4. And then it floors that. Does that mean it doesn't do a percentage? So this guy has 4 skill. 0 luck, plus 4, so 2 out of 256, no, 2 plus weapon crit. Where the heck do you see weapon crit? So he has a hand axe, so he does have range. Hand axe has a crit chance of 0. So he has a 2 out of 256 chance to crit. Okay. So he can crit. It's not likely, but he can crit. And if he crits, he'll times his attack by 3. This is the thing that scares me in this game, a random crit. So he has 8 plus... 5, so 13. And a crit would times that by 3. So I'm scared. To let him, like, grind it out on a boss. Even though that seems like it could be useful. There's just gonna be a random crit that kills him, and then everything goes kaput. Oh yeah, the visual novels could affect it. What we actually get to. There's a top player's tennis on the Game Boy. Another Fire Emblem game before Battletoads. That's when he's talking about, he's not talking about Fire Emblem games changing the game we get to. He's only talking about whether or not I get to the visual novels in time. The ones that Suji's translating. He's not translating the Fire Emblem games. Maybe you should translate them. I was thinking about making that joke too. There might be, we'll see if they're all that rough. It could just be some more than others, because some are like I think translating this game, the interest has died down since the Switch version. And I don't think it's usually considered the best in the series. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Genealogy of the Holy War has a better translation. Fan translation, I don't know, I haven't looked too much into it. That one's a pretty popular one amongst fans. I do need to get Marth up to that house too, eventually, but whatever. It'll just take time. I'm okay with that. At this point, there's not a whole lot of risk of anything. Alright, give you the javelin. I do need Marth to have a better sword, though. Or a different sword. I want to save this one. I also do want to start paying attention to when weapons get low. Last thing I want is for someone to end up with no weapon. So I wasn't paying enough attention. I was thinking more about it too. I'm definitely fine playing the Switch version in regards to whether or not it counts as a new game. Because, as I think Turtle pointed out, it's essentially just the same as an emulator wrapper that they would have on the eShop or on the Switch Online. Sure, the options are right here, but you can see that just as an emulator add-on, and as long as I don't use those, it's the same thing as not counting the Wii U versions and stuff as something separate, so I'm definitely not going to treat the two releases as separate. It just was a much later release in the West. That's how I'm going to treat it. Which makes me more inclined to actually play this translation. And it may make me consider the audio crackling. Well, it's an emulator thing, so that's weird. I'm wondering if I should consider that in my review. Because it is how they released it in the West. For any other Western release, if they botched the version of the game, then I would consider that in my review. So that's a choice I just have to make. Yeah, it's still the same game. I just wasn't sure at first if I should count it as separate, and second time I play it, use these options, but I'm not going to. Actually, interesting question on that, or point on that, is there's actually evidence that this is the Wii U emulator, not the Switch one. because of how dark the game is. That was kind of a thing they did during the Wii U era, or that was more common to their Wii U emulators. So I've seen people wonder if this was actually going to release on the Wii U at first, and then they just sat on it for a while. Ba, 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 ba. What am I trying to accomplish here? Yeah, it'd be just an issue. The dark thing. I don't know. I haven't played too much of this online stuff. I haven't had too many issues other than the N64 ones being a little weird. Ah, there it is again. The only issue I have is input delay, but that seems like more of an HDMI thing than anything else. Let's buy you. Is this the convoy there? Because I could stock things into the convoy now if that's the case. Okay, so we got a lot of axe-related stuff. Oh, actually, we don't have any lance things here. So there's like a limit to how much stuff is in the shops. I don't know how you get more money in this game, too. I'm not sure. You might only get funds at the end of certain levels. So is this convoy? Yeah, it is. So I haven't seen any other healing staff. Oh my goodness. The face portraits in this game kind of crack me up. I don't know if it's just like that's how older anime art was. It may be part of it, but the art style of this old Fire Emblem is not my favorite. It's a little rough looking. Well, I'm even talking about, like, if you look at official art of the characters, I don't feel like the official art looks that great either. That's true, it's not just Nintendo either, this is Intelligent Systems. So he has an axe and a hammer. He has just a steel axe. He has a steel axe and a hand axe. He's just an axe. I mean, like, I could stock him up all with tons of axes, but I kind of just want, I think, the steel guys to have normal guys for the sake of accuracy. I don't want to give too much to these guys in the end, too, if they turn out to not be that good of units. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Well, that's actually one thing I want to do if I make summary videos. Oh, I wanted to ask about this. Although you guys might have a slightly different opinion than the general YouTube audience. Should I hold off on making videos like I played every NES Nintendo game until after I've done summaries for every NES Nintendo game? Or should I do it once all, like, the VODs are up? Because the problem is, if you only watch my channel, you're only really paying attention to the summaries. So it might be a bit of a spoiler to hear about, like, my thoughts on the games as a whole, because I want to talk about, like, average scores and stuff like that. So it kind of spoils some of the content of the summaries if I do them beforehand. Same with, well, no, I can do the GOTY ones. The Nintendo GOTYs, as I want to call them. Wait, what do you have? Okay, no, he's fine. He doesn't need to buy anything. So do one version that's live and then turn that into a summary video eventually. It's not a bad idea. I guess I could post those to the VOD channel still. Because that is one of the things I want to do, is like look at average scores, average company scores. I don't really keep track of genre, though. That could be interesting, too. Wait, what did he say? Something with the cleric Lena? We tried to stop her, but she left the safety of the village, bringing it to the poor and sick. She set out toward Ghoul's Teeth some time ago and has yet to return. Can't tell you how much Lena's help has meant to us. She's like an angel. Isn't much, but we can offer you 5,000 gold in your efforts to rescue her. Please do what you can to save her. Okay, so there's someone called Lena. I'm assuming she... Have I gotten all the recruitable units in this chapter? I'm assuming so. This guy is almost dead. I forgot that someone almost died. Holy smokes. Did I check this house? Yeah, I did. I'm so scared about a random crit ruining everything. Because, like, I'm tempted to use the boss to help this guy get more experience, but I don't know if I should. It's just kind of a risk. Maybe I'll do it once to see how much experience he gains. But if he gets critted, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, these beaches are, like, harder to travel. Ba-ba. Needs to heal too. I want to actually be sparing with my healer then, because you don't actually get points for healing. And, I have a limited amount of heals right now, so I want to be a little cautious about it. Also, this guy has a hand axe, so my bows are not free hits on the dude anymore. Bum, ba-da-da-bum-bum. This is why I liked the speed up. This whole, like, you moving every unit closer to the boss, closer to and from the boss, is super just time consuming. When I played this on this last time I played this, I definitely used the speed up functionality quite a bit. But I think it's a valid part of, like, looking at a game and its context, especially when it comes to rating it and stuff, so I like to keep that even though it's annoying. Well, I could do one on... I was thinking about actually doing the arcade games, Nintendo's normal arcade output, separate from the Versus ones. And then maybe... Well, or either that or it's just separate the video into two halves. Because there's technically other, I don't know. Well, that doesn't make a difference. I was thinking there's other, arcade games that were based off of console games that I'm not touching at all, that I could talk about with the other ones, but I guess regardless, I would have to wait till I played them all. By my count, as in, like, the ones that I've played? I'm not even sure. The other weird question is how to handle third parties. I might do them, like, second, like, after, like, first. If I do, let's say, a ranking of everything on a console, I'll probably do everything outside of the third-party stuff first, and then add it afterwards. So that if anyone wants to see what my thoughts are without the third-party stuff, they can see that easily. I'm not even sure how many I've played, to be honest. I haven't actually looked too much into that at this point. Oh, let's make sure everyone's fully healed. I think Marth still needs healing. I think this Knight guy does too. I think I still have my Axe dude that's like almost dead. Which one is he? That one. Okay, I think it's just the... Wait, did this guy need any healing? No, it's just those three. My units are not leveling up that fast. Makes me wonder if I should be focusing on a few instead. Because in these older ones, if you try to focus on leveling everyone up, then kind of you never have units that are the best that they could be. You kind of have to balance it between units that are worth leveling up. It's one of the things I liked in Sacred Stones, is it actually lets you level people up outside of battle. Yeah, then it also depends on whether or not you want to include R-type with that group. Or head on N, for that matter. Although that one's a little different. Alright, should I plop a healer? And potentially lose? I'm not going to. I'm too scared. I'm too much of a scaredy cat. Alright, let's start the fight. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bonk. Ugh. Whittle him down. So it was like about an equal amount of versus systems as normal arcade games. It's kind of interesting. I kind of want Marth to finish him off. Am I ready for that now? Defense of 7. He's switching to an iron sword now, so keep that in mind. So we've got strength of 5. Or is it just a normal sword? I think it's iron sword. Right? Yeah. Iron sword is 5, so 5 plus... I think I'll be fine. Yeah, that's a weird one. I was trying to find that, or try to figure out if that was even like a different ROM or not, or if they just made the box look different. Yeah, and the other one would be, Block Fever. 3 damage! It's not gonna be enough. Poor Marth. Oh, he dodged. Oh boy, okay, so now we got a bit tricky of a situation. Let a bow guy finish him. I just have to be careful because he can fight back, but it's only a hand axe, which isn't that strong. Oh no. Are you kidding me? He hit me with that tiny chance. Ah! So, okay, I hate hit chances sometimes. They make me so mad. Are you kidding me? Why'd the song sound like that? Are you joking me? How am I missing so much of these hits? Finally! Just bop him on the head. I don't even care anymore. Yeah, in the arcade era, though, that's kind of a gray line of what's published and what's distributed. They're kind of often seen as lumped together. Finally, that was annoying. That guy would not go down. Thank you for taking care of those ruffians, Prince Marth. Thanks to you, peace is returned to Galder. In order to reach Aurelis, I don't know how you say it, you must cross the Ghoul's Teeth. It is a dangerous road. You will find fearsome bandits called Soothsayers there. They prey on travelers and raid nearby villages. Uh-oh, is this you have to be fast to protect the villages? I've heard tell of a skilled swordsman called Navarre in their employ. He's one that's often used in later titles. Whatever you do, do not let your guard down. I will pray for your safety. Or he's like a popular character to return. I think he's in Fire Emblem Warriors even. Man, you just get thrown into the next battle. Oh, this map is kind of large. Hey, Lena, things are looking bad. We better beat it. Sounds like the Knights of Altea have arrived. This is our cue to get out of here. We're almost there, come on. Who's this guy? I'm sorry, but I've lost my precious bend staff. Until I find it, I cannot leave. Don't worry about me, Julian. You should flee while you can. I can use my warp staff to send you somewhere safe. I can't let you do that. If I leave you here, then why did I betray the bandits and rescue you? We can worry about your staff later. I'll promise I'll come back for it. Let's get while the getting's good. Focus on that. Okay, so I start out with them on my team already. Interesting. Did I save after that last level? I don't remember seeing a save option. I'm a little scared. Actually, I'm gonna test some things. So yes, I'm going to cheat. For a bit, just to test how this works. So if what is the display? Ew. Oh, it's like widescreen. What I want to test is if I have to reset. Where do I go when I load? Okay, just to the start of the map. So that's fine. Oops. Well, I could have skipped it with the save state, but I'm gonna avoid it while I can. Or like if I can avoid loading the save state, I'm going to. That was only just a backup. So we do have a building here that they could in theory destroy. Where's Navarre? It's a sword dude. Is that him here? Yeah, it is. I do gotta be careful because there's a bow person here. Can bow people go in the mountains? Can I go in the mountains? Oh, well, I can get out of the way. Run away. And he's a thief. So he's got a key that can be used to open up chests. That'll be a thing, I'm guessing, I guess, later on. Oh, he can climb the mountains. Would you look at that? Okay, so we got two sides. I kind of want to just deal with the top first. I don't know if do I need all my units over there, though? I do want this building, though. I'm curious as to how aggressive they'll play, too. There are mercenaries about. Be careful. They're so skilled that they can fell you in one blow. I'm not sure how you recruit Navarre, either. So she doesn't have any healing yet, right? She said she's missing her heal staff. So. A good person you could camp on is bow people too for heal. I'm just trying to think of how to get my healers leveled up. Let's see something. Oh, a good plan is to leave the thieves, apparently, because of how little damage they do. So you plop someone on a healer on a fort, and let them whack them a bunch. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, okay, so it sounds like also you just eventually get better units that might be better than grinding them out. I don't know, we'll see how much I want to do it. We'll see if a good opportunity arises or not. They kind of have to design these games in a way where you can still win if you lose units. So you often have to not worry too much about getting stuck with not leveling up units properly, except for maybe Marth. Because you can always just get new ones that can replace them. I'm gonna be, once again, a little defensive, because I'm curious as to who's gonna attack where. Like, who's gonna be aggressive here in this map. I do want Marth to become pretty competent. So that he can defend, or, like, be aggressive and stuff if he needs to be. Looks like they're sending both sides. What if in general the enemy units are a little more aggressive in this game? Like, I wonder if I should just ignore the thieves. If they do, like, barely... Oh, shoot, they're getting really close to me already. If they do barely any damage, is there a reason even to beat them right away? Or should I just kind of let them be used to level up my dudes? Alright, visit another building. You youngsters sure have stamina. Since you made it all the way up here, what say I give you this axe? Not bad, eh? Not so fast. This devil axe consumes the life of those who wield it. If I were you, I wouldn't use it in battle. Mark my words. Yeah, I don't usually like those weapons. That sounds like sell material. Does this game have selling? Run away! You can still see the Namco and the official Bombi N flyer. Yeah, the big thing I guess that I would care about is whether or not it even whether or not the ROM is even a different version. Like, could I just play the original and that counts? Although, should I play the original, I guess is also the question you're kind of trying to answer. Yeah, but I don't see a lot of these third-party ones as Nintendo games either. It's more if it's just part of Nintendo's history or not. Or to me, it qualifies just as much as any other third-party game. So, I'd kind of like to include it just for the sake of kind of showing the companies they worked with and all that. But I'm also still not sure. Well, I could find I'm just not sure if there is a separate one for Nintendo's version of the game. That's why I ignored it at first. Because when I found Head on N, it was actually like a different version of the game. The course was oriented differently, amongst potentially other minor changes. So I'm not sure if that was true for that one or not. And since I couldn't find any evidence either way, I just ignored it. Are you sure? Have you seen footage of the Nintendo version? That's what I would need to see, is if the footage of the Nintendo version looks identical. Like, actually identical. I seem to remember looking once and I saw a Nintendo logo somewhere, but I might have been imagining things. Like, that was a while ago. I might be thinking of something else. Or like a color was different or something. But again, I don't quite remember. Oh shoot, this is Navarre already? He's fast, so my guy shouldn't kill him yet. Yeah. Is Marth close enough? I should see if anyone else can talk to him too. Oh, I hear some crackling. You guys are actually seeing a much brighter version. I still see the dark colored version. About the colors, the videos are horrible. That's like 8 years old, so it's kind of difficult to say. Yeah. Shoot, Martha's not quite close enough yet. Could see if it's someone else. I don't know who else could recruit Navarre, though. See if maybe Sita again. Oh! Sita, man, she can recruit everybody. Navarre, why has the swordsman of your worth fallen in with thieves? What was that? I have no business with women or children. Leave now. Oh my goodness. Please, help us put a stop to this pointless fighting. Lend us your strength. If you will not, then I tell you, do your worst. I am ready. I have vowed never to turn a blade on a woman. If you would risk your life to convince me, I suppose I have no choice. I will join you. And I have recruited Navarre. Simple as that. I guess I just needed to have a lady talk to him. Although he's hurt because I hit him a bit already. Boop-a-doo. Boink. Boink. They are going to start attacking from the other side here soon, too. And by soon, I mean a little while, but... So it does look like they are the same. I don't know. Then what I want to do. What about, there was apparently a version of QDQ that Nintendo distributed too? Although I couldn't find even flyers of that. Shoot, someone did attack her. I was worried about this. I think she'll be fine enough. Ooh, she's not dealing big damage to him though. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I dodged that. We might have had a reset already. When did they get a Bowman, man? That was really lucky though. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. Oh, come on. That was barely any damage. I've got to get her out of here. There is a bow guy on loose. someone heal him? Yeah. Oh, he's got a killing edge, which has high crit chance. Well, I should probably get him a normal sword too, for cases where he doesn't need it. Are you kidding me, dude? I hate missing so much. Drives me crazy. Alright, let's just shoot. Guess I'll do this. Oh, bonk. Oh, that's right. They were on a mountain too. Anyone just needs to heal. I don't think so. Oh, guy's gonna go for Marth because they always do, apparently. When you say rare book, as in it's one you couldn't even look up, or like you just heard that's where it allegedly came from, or have you actually seen the book claim it? Looks like speed is one of Marth's bigger strengths. Yeah, as I thought they're gonna go for him with a bow. So it's like an expense. So it isn't one that you've seen, okay? That's just where you heard it. Oh, I forgot she needed healing. I'm tempted to have her fight that guy. Oh, she has warp. That's right. You can often use warp to cheese levels by having warping someone to the boss. Oh wait, that's not what I want. Actually, I might just take this risk. Not enough to finish, but I still got Navarre up here. Oh, man. Dude, I hate missing. It's so painful. Plus, I don't think he can actually escape from this spot now. What I'm... Oh, my goodness. Just hit him. Okay. This guy might be able to hit him, though, and I kind of wanted to save those thieves for... Where the heck is the men's staff? There's not a place to, like, visit. Can Marth actually talk to these people, too? I just realized I got new units, and... they just... Why did everyone stop moving and just one guy came out? I don't know what his deal is. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it because, again, they're kind of more in a gray third-party area anyway, so. But if you're willing to take a look, we'll gladly accept it. It's always a good idea to look up sources. There was a claim on Wikipedia that I'm gonna use in my upcoming Mahjong video that was like not 100% accurate to the original article it referenced. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, they definitely kind of stretched the... They made it sound like they were talking about fees on third-party games. And the way they worded it on Wikipedia made it sound like Namco had a 30% fee, but it was actually just with a 10% license, 20% manufacturing. But Namco, I think, just had the 10%, and it was Hudson Soft, who couldn't manufacture the games themselves, who got the additional 20% because they asked Nintendo to manufacture it for them. So are these thieves gonna move down here? That's what I want to know. So I guess that does mean I would just play the original version and count that if I was to play it. How are so many of my guys still at level 1, man? It's kind of sad. Bonk. No one doing anything? Are they finally moving down? Who's on the healing spot? Is it Marth himself? Yeah, I think it is. Start moving him this way though. I wanna see if I can camp healers out here and get some extra hits in. Yeah. I just want to really... It'll be a little bit jarring to suddenly swap like that, so I want to make sure I'm just a little more certain on it. So that I have a good reason to excuse why I suddenly made the change. Ah, so that's why head on end was changed. But yeah, you're right. It definitely won't take long. None of those arcade games really do. You're talking about third-party game stuff again? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about both of them in the video. It's just that's the way the fees kind of started. It was Namco who started at the 10% fee, then Hudson Soft came along soon after, added the 20%. I even think Hudson released a game first, technically, in the end. They ported, Load Runner? Is that the first third party? Or am I misremembering? I don't know. I didn't actually mention the game in the end, so I'm not sure. Did I visit this house? I don't think I did. It's kind of interesting because they were both doing ports too. Hudson Soft and Namco. There are mercenaries about. Be careful. They are so skilled that they can fell you with one blow. It's kind of interesting too because Hudson Soft was actually kind of a little bit newer to the game compared to like Nintendo and Namco. Video games at least. They made PCs initially. Or something, or helped manufacture or something like that. Then they started making games for PCs. They just weren't, they were more of a 80s, maybe late 70s when it came to gaming. I think it was just 80s though. Oh wait, I need a backup strat here actually, so maybe this is... Well, which is it, second or third? How will I ever know? Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, this is what I want. Is this gonna work? Boink. And then how much does he heal? How does class ups work in this game? trying to see how classes work. Yeah, the curate can level up eventually. How do you level up? So promotions raise your stats to the base of the promoted, so you usually want to do it as soon as possible. How do you do it, though? Because in some games you might want to wait. I don't often, though. Oh, QDQ was third. GB was first. Bombi was second. Okay. It's hard to know which of the two was the first one they did. Man, I'm trying to find a... Oh, it is through items. Okay, I think I'll just level them up. Wait. At 10, I guess? Wait, so Marth can't even level up. Or class up. That's sad. Well, I think I'll get them both to 10 then on these thieves. Improve your skill and you'll have a better chance of landing critical hits. Increase your speed, meanwhile, and you'll find it easier to dodge enemy attacks. Kind of interesting how they have all of the... Wait, so speed is a dodge thing, too? They've got all these, like, tutorials hidden throughout the game. You have to find the tutorial. Don't I play a Pac-Man part on the NES eventually? Or was that a different Pac-Man game? I just remember seeing a Pac-Man thing early on. I'm gonna leave a few classes here just in case. I'll leave a big unit like him. Guess Namco and Nintendo have always had a decent relationship. Bro, they look kind of like prisoners while they're running because of their striped suits. Or the pirates do. Did Namco just recently announce, or now it's Bandai Namco, but didn't they recently announce a entire team that's basically the work with Nintendo team? I thought that was kind of funny. So I will play Pac-Man on the NES. Is that basically just a port of the arcade game? I'm a little scared going into that house is going to trigger the dude, so I'm going to wait till a few more people are closer. I do want more people to level up on these thieves. Oh, I didn't check. Did you get all your life back? Yes. I'm not sure what this other thief is doing up here, but I'm not going to worry about him for now. Where the heck is the men's stick she was talking about, huh? Is that the final release of it on the NES? That's not the last NES game, though, right? Is it? Yeah, apparently it is late. Kind of interesting. Wonder why they all stopped once they got to this part of the mountain. Is that a different guy defending the base? Yeah, there's some guys defending the base, too. I actually definitely think I like the Fire Emblem style a little better than Advance Wars. I still like Advance Wars, but there's something about the more like... I don't know, I like the not far range of these games, if that makes any sense. Everyone just fights up close to them, with a bit of exceptions, but... I think I like the unique unit thing more than just pumping out tons of dudes. They're both fun, though, still. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, I want him to get a sword eventually. Actually, I guess I could trade. What a Marth, because Marth bought 2. Here you go, Navarre. I also got that Devil's Axe. Not that I really want to use that much, though. Bum-ba-da-bum. And the moving of units isn't as tedious, at least in this version, because there's not the whole, like, you can only build guys at the beginning. Well, oh shoot, he didn't heal all the way. Or was that because of a level up? Huh. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Hunters are stronger attackers than archers, but they're weaker in defense. They should avoid close-range combat at all costs. Actually, I saw a list. I want to keep this up, too. One interesting thing is that archers level up to snipers, but hunters don't level up. Huh, so I don't know if you want to spend more than on, not Caster, but Gordon to level him up. Classes are kind of weird in this game, actually. From the looks of it. Ah, they did start to move someone here. That's kind of what I expected would happen. Does he still have his javelin? He does. That's a mistake. Not really worth wasting it on close range like this. He just chucked it and missed. Oh, all the life refilled that time. It was the level up, I think, is why he had 1 less HP. He still gets good experience when they don't hit him, too. I think the healers get more experience to balance out the kind of ridiculous level up method. Wonder if I should get a normal bow for this guy, too, actually. Rather than either steel or... blowgun. Hearing it again. Defeated. This is fine. Oh, he moves down 1. It's interesting. It's like they're trying to hold that choke point. Bonk. Another level up. HP increased by 1. Wow, what a powerful level up. Yeah, this game does have some Smash music. I don't think this one is. This song. Oh, is this one in Smash? I don't remember. The big one that is in Smash is the one that was in Melee. We've heard that one so far in this game already. The do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, that one. I always really liked that song when I was younger. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. I just can't remember if there is a version of any other songs in later games. There might be. Fire Emblem has some good music. Dude, I'm playing the Golden Sun games again on the Game Boy Advance Online, and I kind of said this the other day, but man, those games have such a good soundtrack. Okay, are the archers gonna move forward now? I have finished Golden Sun now and I'm on the Lost Age. Whoops. I opened up the cheat menu for a second there. Okay, so they're not even moving closer now. No, I bait them. Probably with this guy. So far, this game hasn't been too hard, though. Which is nice. I've heard, is it Thracia 776? That's really hard. There's like one old Fire Emblem that's brutal. From what I've heard. It's like a lot of enemies can spawn in and move right away. Meaning, like, unless you know the map, they can just mess you up. But, sometimes what can help is finding a playlist with the song, or then look for all Fire Emblem songs and smash a playlist of it. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube somewhere. Oh man, it's kind of too bad because it's just weird. They didn't make any way for the Switch to transfer the passcodes easily. I think you can do it technically with 2 switches, but then, you know, you're playing your friend's version of the game, not your own. It kind of sucks. So I'd have to enter in the whole darn password. Yeah, it's a Nintendo of Europe one. I remember seeing that. Still no advancements from the enemy. I'm kind of hoping for more Fire Emblem remakes. I really liked Echoes. I don't know if it's sold as well, though. I don't know if they're doing more. I've heard murmurs for a Genealogy of the Holy War remake for a while. Oh, there's even rumors that the previous one had a Nintendo version, too. Interesting. Bum 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 bum. I need to make this thief transition work well. Maybe I'll try to move to the next building over. It's still funny to me that the other thief is just chilling back there. I don't know what he's doing. I hear it again. Oh, shoot, I put him in Marth's range. For some reason, I thought this wouldn't happen. Well, it's not much. Yeah, maybe I will just play the original machines. Or, I mean, the original ROM, or, you know. And just count it. Do a weird late return. Just say I looked more into it and decided. Boink. I feel weird going back to an old arcade title like that. I feel like I'm starting the challenge over again from scratch. Well, not from scratch, but it'll like remind me of the older days of it. Definitely had a different feel than it does now. Playing all those old arcade games. I didn't miss much. We'll see. You know me too. I'm not crazy about arcade games anyway. Marth again. You really like hitting Marth, don't you? I've said this before, but I almost feel bad because a lot of the people I've attracted are people who are into these older retro stuff, and I still like them, but I don't think I like them quite as much as some of the people who watch my content. It's just the nature of the challenge was playing all of them. I still, like I said, I still enjoy them, but not as much as some. What do I think of the Atari and C64 games? I have never played one in my life, so I couldn't tell you. That was a bit before my time, and I never put in the effort to go back and try it out. I didn't get started. I've said that. I think I've said this before, and while I've played some, NES games when I was like a toddler, I really didn't get started on gaming until the SNES era. And I guess early PC stuff too, a little bit, but more like kid stuff, like Humongous Entertainment. And I played some of the Windows 95 packing games. I guess I had a handful of other ones, like Commander Keen, and a couple other old ones like that. I had the old Duke Nukems. Yeah, part of the reason why they want to hit him too is because that's the lose condition for me. But they're so dumb that they'll attack him even if it means they'll take like total damage, like even if it means that they'll just lose the fight and not do any damage to him at all. It's kind of funny. I understand why they're going for him. I was just surprised he could reach him earlier there. I didn't think he would reach that far. That's more why I was surprised. Have you ever played Nino Nino, the old Atari and C64 stuff? How emulatable are some of those older consoles? Because I mean, I think about how Nintendo's color TV games weren't emulatable, but I imagine the cartridge-based ones I might have been able to already by that point. You didn't really play them much? Yeah, I haven't really seen too much of them either. They are actually pretty easy? Okay. Oh, we have talked about this before? Sorry, it's hard to remember everything. What about, like, the Gen 1 stuff? Like the Magnavox Odyssey. Can you emulate that at all? Oh, is someone actually moving here? I didn't realize he was in Marth's range. No, you can only simulate it. Yeah, that's how I saw. Oh, was that a crit? Ooh, you said he teleported. Isn't Marth so cool? Actually, this is slightly okay. Good, I didn't actually finish him off because I'm slightly worried about the other unit coming down and hitting him and finishing him. That could have been really bad. Also, both my healers are back here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna have him back off because he has very low HP. I'm gonna get a range guy to do the final blow. Actually, Kane and Abel are kind of low. Or Abel's decent. I think Kane's really low level, though. He did get one in this map, I think. Yeah. What about Gen 2? Again, Nintendo's games didn't really fit into Gen 2, so I didn't look too much at. Oh, we got this music again. Boo, doo, 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 doo. FPG emulation. What is that? Is that like the recent? Oh, he's still got a stupid javelin. Second gen stuff is, okay. Remind me what FPGA emulation is? I think I've heard it before, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, shoot, he's finally moving. I might just finish him off. Just to reduce risk of things going wrong. I have heard of it before, I just don't remember what it is. So I guess in that sense, I don't have a strong opinion on it, but I don't know too much of what it is. Stuff like the Mister and Analog products. I'm not even sure what those are. Is it like, kind of like remake of the consoles, so to speak? That's what it is in theory. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. All right, we're gonna be here for a little while now because I want to level up my healers a bit to level 10 at least. Closely mimic the CPG preserved of the consoles. They call it hardware emulation, but I do not about it. I seem to remember hearing about a Super Nintendo one. I don't remember what it was called, but I think that's where I've heard about it. I guess it depends on how accurate it is. I'm still always a little apprehensive about not using original hardware if there is some inaccuracies. However, if they're really good, then I like the idea behind it, being able to essentially have an SNES that's, or an NES, you know, or another way to get them, so that we don't just use these degrading consoles that eventually not be able to be usable. So I guess I like the idea behind it. I just don't know enough about how good they are right now. Just use Google Translate, Turtle. I'm sure it'll be 100% accurate. Oh, so there's a weird emulation issue on the Switch, with this game, and it was actually it was an issue with older with emulators for a while, even too, non-Nintendo ones, where for some reason, something with the way the music of this game works, it eventually causes the audio to like degrade and start crackling, which is really weird. And the way to fix it is to literally go into the home menu and back again. So I don't know, you may not be noticing it, but whenever I notice it start to crackle bad, I just reset it real quick. Apparently, if you're not using headphones, it's not nearly as noticeable. Yeah, it does suck. I almost didn't want to play this version because of it, but it is the official version of the game, and it's the best translation there is, so I still stuck with it. But it is pretty annoying. Actually, this is really good setup I just got here, because it means I can swap my healers now without risk. I didn't realize how well I could block the thief in here. Alright, level 10. I think that's going to be good enough. I mean, they'd be stronger with more levels, but that's going to be fine, I think, for my purposes here. In theory, I could level up anyone this way, I think, because what I could do is swap anyone out and unequip their weapons and just have them get constantly hit by a thief. But that's kind of ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. Maybe in a later level, if I really want someone to level up that's way behind or something, but I'm generally not going to worry about that. People find whatever ways they can to grind in these old games. It actually took quite a while. So generally speaking, in the Fire Emblem series, there's no like way to just go back and grind on previous levels or anything like that. Later games introduced it a little more, although every now and then they remove it, like in Fire Emblem Conquest, or I think the harder difficulties of 3 Houses limit how much you can grind. But yeah, we'll see it for quite a while with Fire Emblem, that there's no way to grind level ups easily, apart from goofy stuff like this. I'm only, like I said, I'm just gonna get my 2 healers to level 10 and then we'll move on. This is another place where I would have used the speed up. Oh, I just realized I never resized my screen to be bigger. Oh well. That's how the resolution is on the Switch for some reason. Oh man, the version you guys are seeing is so much more colorful than what I see. I cranked up the saturation and the hue. I think I cranked a bit too, because it looks really drab on the original emulator. Hope I didn't do it too much. I think it's fine, though. Well, I did touch the hue, and trust me, it looked better. I took a screenshot of I was looking at it on an emulator, and then changed the settings till it matched that, and that was one of the things I had to do. It was mostly saturation, though. In fact, I didn't change the brightness at all. Yeah, and trust me, that's part of what made it look so dark, was the hue. Because, like, I looked at when Marth was talking, the color around his head was, like, yellow in the version I had, when it was more orange in an emulator. Actually, I think I compared it to how it looked on the NES, even, is what I did. Like I said, I got an actual screen of the game, and I changed it to look like it. Atari 50 on the Switch? Is that like a collection of a bunch of old Atari games? $50 of them? How many games were on the Atari? What is it? Is the big one... Forgive my ignorance here. Is the big one... it was Atari 2600 the one that was the most popular, or was it a different one? Yeah, it was. Okay. Maybe someday I'll give it a shot. Again, that's a little bit before. That's like not quite my type of gaming, but I don't know. For historical sakes, even it might be. It just seems like it could be interesting. Check it out. Learn my video game history better. Did I finish my coffee? Oh, I didn't. Should I drink it now? It's already 3:30. Hope I can get to sleep well tonight. According to the interview, Namco was apparently trying to figure out how to make a laser clay shooting system knockoff without infringing on the light gun patent. That's funny. Didn't Sega make something? They had some Duck Hunt kind of game. I don't know if it was light gun, though. They also called it Duck Hunt or something really similar. Someone pointed it out, I think, in the comments to one of my videos. Okay, I think we're close, right? Level 8. A couple more. I was almost gonna say it's funny that light gun just died out, but I guess it kind of got replaced just by motion/gyro. No point in doing technology like that now that we can just detect how a controller moves, you know? Oh, by the way, there was my secret reveal. I'm kind of weird in that I actually prefer the Joy-Con D-pad buttons over a Pro Controller's D-pad. So I'm actually playing on Joy-Cons because I prefer the D-pad better on a system like, or for games like this. I'm kind of weird in that I kind of like D-pads that are buttons. I think Nintendo's NES and SNES D-pad still felt really good though. But when you compare it to Nintendo's modern D-pads, I prefer buttons over them. It's kind of funny to me, I feel like Nintendo, despite, like, inventing the D-pad, doesn't have a very good modern design for them. Oh, like arcade stuff, that's true. I didn't think about that. I feel like I've even played some of those before. Where is her mend? She was yapping about it. Does one of the thieves have it, maybe? Maybe I need to beat the thieves. You think they're amazing? Not a whole lot of people would agree with that, I don't think. They're just buttons. And they're kind of small. I don't have that big of hands, though, so I don't mind them. Yeah, it is funny how bad their it's like, especially... No, wait. Which is worse? Is it the Switch D-pad or the Wii U one? One of those was really bad. I think it's the Switch. It's so easy to push what you don't mean to. I will say, going back to the NES D-pad has felt surprisingly good, though. I forgot how good it felt. It is the Switch one that's bad, yeah. It's like, how do you mess it up so bad? Luckily, not a whole lot of games require it that much, but it makes playing older games more annoying. Yeah, I'll admit I haven't touched a modern Xbox or PlayStation D-pad, so I don't know if those are any better. You do like the Series X D-pad? Yeah, I haven't touched it. I've thought about getting an Xbox controller for my PC. I use my Switch Pro controller, but it doesn't play nicely all the time, and it's kind of annoying. Oh, I went to level 11. Whoops. I mean, I could grind them all the way to 12. But I don't think I'm going to bother. Alright, time to finish these guys off. Your wish it was slightly less cookie too loud. Reminds me how, so one of the things I wanted with the new keyboard was, I wanted it to be quiet. So I got one that was a little more quiet, so you wouldn't hear it as much on stream. The other interesting thing about it, some people think it's just all a marketing sham, and maybe it is. I was just curious, so I wanted to try it out. I got one of the keyboards with, like, the, what do they call it? Laser detection or whatever, or light detection keyboards. It's not mechanical at all. I actually kind of like how it feels. It's probably not for everyone, but... I partly wanted it for the sake of durability reasons, though, too. I break keyboards too quickly. Wouldn't say it's anything crazy, but I'm still happy with it so far. But I figured I wouldn't know unless I tried. Whoops. I don't think I got the mend stick. I don't know where the heck that mend stick is. Yeah, that's another thing. I like keyboards that let you clean them better. So there is a shop. There are some shops back there. I don't really think I need it, though. I guess I could buy another iron sword, but I'm fine, I think. All right, let's... You know what? I was stupid. Could have been healing Marth this whole time, and I forgot. All right, let's start closing in on the boss. All the bad guys have been these axe wielders so far. It's kind of funny. I still don't probably clean my keyboards as much as I should. It just takes so long. Because I like to, like, take all the keys off the keyboard and wash them all individually, you know? It's just such a long process, though. There's a lot of keys on the keyboard. My last one was, like, relatively easy to, or, like, it was designed in a way where I feel like it didn't... I don't know. There were some things I liked about it, but I feel like it got hairs and stuff stuck inside of it a little too easily. This one seems a little better in that regard. Do I like the Clubhouse games? I've never really played them. I'm not a huge board game guy, but I've heard pretty good things about it. And I'll give it a shot here eventually, so. Well, hopefully. I've heard it's pretty fun, though. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, we'll see it on DS too. I don't hate board games. They're just not my favorites. I can have a good time with them, but I think I'm just I got too much gamer brain. I don't want to wait for my turn. I just want to play. To be fair, I don't dislike Mario Party strictly because it's a board game. I also hate it because of just how annoying the RNG can be. There was nothing worse. What was it that happened? I don't know. Oh, I was like way in the lead. It's a chance time suddenly. I switched stars with the CPU in last place, lose it all right at the end of the game. All my hard work fell away in one moment. That's the kind of thing that gets me mad. The mountains are all in perfect symmetry. I know, right? They all look exactly the same, too. At least they're not, like, all giant square, like, ordered in giant squares. Okay, what does this guy have? Another hand axe? That's gonna be my guess. Yep. Ooh, this guy has a face. That means he's more noteworthy of a villain than the previous ones. You're waiting for a game right now? What game are you playing? Isn't there a bunch? Clubhouse Games has a bunch of board games, right? Does that one have pretty good online support then? Hanafuda, Golf, and Uno. Is Hanafuda actually a type of game? I didn't know that. I thought they were just type of... Oh, I guess that would make sense. I thought it was a type of deck or something, but there's a card game that's like the core one you play it with. I guess that makes sense. Around 78, 79, the clay pigeon shooting game was sold by Nintendo at a large store in Shinjuku. Which one was the clay pigeon? Are you talking about the laser clay shooting system? That one? Yeah, I knew they made Hanafuda cards. I just didn't realize that it was just a game. I thought it was like a type of card deck. It depends on the game. The reason why, like, Smash Online lags, for example, is strictly because it's peer-to-peer. It's not a Nintendo server at all, so your connection is going to vary depending on who you're connected to. I think a lot of their stuff is peer-to-peer. It's because that's also peer-to-peer, and when you've got 4 people playing at once, it lags. So some games where peer-to-peer doesn't matter, like I imagine board games don't matter peer-to-peer. And part of the problem is that people will play with their Switch without a Ethernet port. That's a big problem too. Not using Ethernet majorly makes your console slower on peer-to-peer games. I don't know, I guess a game like that could be solved with a server. It probably would be. Games where you have enough people playing, I don't know if peer-to-peer is the way to go. I don't know enough about networking, though. I also don't think Nintendo uses rollback at all, which could help. It's just an alternate method of how you handle delay between people. Doo-doo. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Other fighting games have lag problems too. That's not a Nintendo exclusive thing. It's because some games you don't notice it as badly as others, or it's the way they do it. It's like Xbox uses servers, so I think that's why theirs work better. And I think, again, if you do rollback, you don't appear to lag, but then you have issue with people. It's a different sort of delay. There's sort of a different approach you can take to how you handle delay. And for whatever reason, Nintendo doesn't like rollback, which would probably solve some of their problems. I don't know how Splatoon works. So I don't usually have laggy games with Splatoon. So I wonder if they do rollback for that. I don't know. All right, let's get started on this guy. But again, on a game like Clubhouse, it doesn't really, I don't think it matters that much how fast your online is. You can kind of get away without it being, there's no like need for fast reactions, stuff like that. So I could see that one not being bad at all. Let's get him in there. There are some that are. Have you had issues with the internet on those ones? You were surprised to learn that Nintendo Leisure Systems had licensed and sold QDQ. At times, again, the at times things, that makes me think they're probably doing peer-to-peer with that too then. So if your opponent's connection is bad, then it'll be bad. Or if you guys are, or if you're playing against someone who's really far away from you. Actually, I think all of Nintendo's stuff is peer-to-peer now that I think about it. Oh my goodness, I do no damage. I don't know if Nintendo has any servers at all. Hopefully I can actually finish this guy off then. Oh, maybe I should use a steel sword for the damage. Ooh! I don't know if this guy will do enough damage to him. Okay, good. It would have been enough too. It was 3. Oh, there's the mend. Oh, I forgot to move my healers along. Bum. All right, let's get her that mend stick so she can actually heal. So this map took a little while, but that's partly because I was doing the whole grinding to get my healers up. All right, take it. All right, now my healer. You know what? I'm gonna get this guy a normal bow, so he's not stuck with the blowgun as his only alternative to the steel. Are you saying I should? Are you saying it's almost more like a distributed thing than a published thing, so to speak? I'm not really sure though. Again, Arcade Era is weird. Like, how does it compare to R-Type? Would actually be the one I'm also curious about. Stupid trees, reducing my movement. Oh. There hasn't been a lot of shops so far in every level. Let's hope that stays consistent. Prince, look, the bandits left 15,000 gold in the castle vault. We can use this money to supply ourselves with equipment. Tomorrow, we will arrive at Aurelis. I don't know. For tonight, rest well. Yeah, again, we say published, but did that mean anything besides just they distributed the machine? And when it comes to arcade machines, I'm not sure if published and distributing. Oh, we've got something new here. So oops. So now we have to select units. Because we have too many now. Which is interesting. So who is actually worth building in this game? Well, I'm worried Jagan is actually bad because they make him start with lower, like, often in Fire Emblem games, the super strong guy at first becomes worse over time. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, Martha's a good unit to build up, obviously. I think I want to build up Sita because of the flying. Yeah, so like here, this guy is saying Cain and Abel actually surpass Jagan over time because of their stat grows. So I think I want to build up Cain and Abel. Oh, I love the armor guy. How many more units do I need? Quite a few. Yeah, I definitely want healers. I guess my question is how many healers do I want? Do I need both of them? Is the question. Because then they can heal each other, but they can always hide out in a building. Yeah, I think I'll just do one for now. I kind of want to build Navarre, because he's like one of the units people remember when they talk about this game. Maybe Ogma too. He seems like he could have been nice. He's similar to Navarre, though. I also want to build at least one bow guy, so I'll bring Gordon. Maybe I'll do Ogma too. I'm not convinced the axe guys are any good, honestly. Someone said Barst is the only decent axe user. So maybe I should have him out. People are saying Jagan can still be pretty good, though. Yeah, you know, maybe I'll keep Jagan for now, especially early on. Just looking at what some people say online. Okay. I have 3 more left. Do I need 2 archers? I don't know if I do. Also, is it worth leveling up Julian to Thieves? I guess if there's chests in a map, it's good to have him some experience. So I'll bring Julian too. I don't know if he's going to be any good on this level in particular. Actually, let's look at the map. But so even though there may not be chests on a map, I want him to be ready to open up chests when I need him to be. So leveling him up like a little bit could be worthwhile. Let me double check who classes up. So mercenaries do level up to hero. So both Navarre and Ogma can class up. The archer guy can level up. The cavalier can level up to paladins, which is what Jagan is. The knight doesn't level up, unfortunately. They don't become the general. The general is just a different class. So I wonder if he's going to just become obsolete. The Pegasus Knight does level up, though, so Sita can level up. Both the mage and the curate level up to bishop. Probably because of stat growth, though, it's better to do mages. That's often how it is. Okay. I guess I'll bring Julian along, even though he's kind of lame. I should almost have leveled him up with the thieves. So now we got a choice between, do we bring more axe dudes just to have them? Do I bring another bow guy? Do I bring my other healer? I'll bring my other healer, just in case healers need to heal healers. Plus, if we split up, it could be useful. I think I'm just going to abandon most of these axe units. It doesn't sound like they're actually that good. Alright, how do I actually start now? After a hard-fought battle, Marth and Altian forces finally arrive in the kingdom of Aurelius. I don't know, I give up. Marth hopes to join his forces with Aurelius' army, but first he will have to rout the foes blocking his path. Far off, foreboding sounds of war horses begin to drift towards Marth's army from the direction of the What the heck was that? Also, I hear the sounds. Crackle. Anyone to capture or anyone to recruit? Okay, we got a cavalier as the boss. I could use Marth's rapier on that, guys. Any named units to recruit? Oh, Matthias. Interesting. He looks like someone I could recruit. I don't know who's gonna recruit him. Oh, that's something I have to be careful of when I go. You know what? I might just pull this open myself. Because if you don't bring the right units into a map, you might not be able to actually recruit certain people. Is that someone related to Lena? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, there's also a village recruit. This one here, I think. Yeah, archers are nice because they can hit people without getting hit themselves. I mean, isn't selling the games distributing them? Isn't that the same thing? Okay, left isn't as urgent. There's no buildings there. I don't know if they do they ransack buildings in this game? I'm not sure. Sword known as Armor Slayer can make quick work of knights and generals. Rider's Bane is effective against cavaliers, but remember that not all units can use lances. Don't forget the rapier all knights All knightly units face it, only the prince can wield one. Keep in mind that weapons wear down with use. In the end, they will break. Yeah, I wish I didn't use Marth so much early on axe dudes. That was kind of a waste. Why is it that my healers are the ones that are all the way over here? Get over here. Stupid thief, get out of here. Switch to the bow, I guess. Bonk. Yeah, thieves are fast, though, so he didn't get 2 hits in. There's shops down here, which is kind of interesting. I should always check what's in the shop in case there's rare items. I think sometimes there are. I'm assuming more of the guys from the north are going to come down. Otherwise, they don't really have like, there's nothing up there for me to really pursue. So I imagine they're going to be a little aggressive. But that's fine. The only problem about the knight is just how slow they are. They're not useful on large maps. Can I move? Is that a spot I can or can't move to down there? No, I can't. Okay, kind of interesting. So apparently Marth does get pretty good in this game, actually, according to what people were saying. Yeah, I think, and often when you license, you often pay for like advertising and stuff like that too, or you handle that kind of stuff. What I'm not sure about is how that works in the world of arcades. Is there even a distinction between the two? I'm not sure. Or how do you know what the distinction is? So what is this thief's plan, huh? Okay, so these horse units can come in fast. I gotta be ready for them. Although it looks like they're playing defensively. Oh, nope, they're coming. Some of them are coming down aggressively. Oh, there's also bow horse guys. I gotta be careful about that with my flying units. He moved 1 square. Why did he do that? Yeah, that one was definitely published. It even has the Nintendo copyright on it, I think. Although I realized that whole copyright issue thing I was talking about before with NES title screens, what I was doing wasn't really effective because I was looking at the US releases when often they were published in European regions. To be fair, advertising QDQ also doesn't exist. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a, definitely a very unknown kind of area. A lot of Nintendo's early stuff is pretty, or a lot of just old stuff in general becomes kind of unknown. I think Nintendo also, like, doesn't care about their arcade time period very much, so I don't think they even care to learn everything they can about it. So he's fast. That could be where he's useful, is his speed. Sure. I gotta be really careful about these bow units, though. They're gonna come in out of nowhere. So, like, his move is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're still good for now. Although soon they'll be coming up, actually, before I know it. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of... It's not, like, there's not really good scans of it or anything. It's kind of annoying. Alright, let's check out some of these shops. What do you got? Actually, it's just this one. Very normal things. I gotta remember them. They're gonna come from the front, too. General Ben Theon, who guards the castle, holds a rider's bane. Cavaliers of grave danger from that weapon. Don't let them approach the castle. Okay. I just remember now. Which one was the guy I need to recruit? Okay, he is coming down. Shoot. Should I not push? I should maybe deal with these guys first in the back. Well, they're slow. Maybe I can actually deal with the horsemen first, because Horsemen are actually fast, so they could pose a problem if I'm not careful. Actually, hold on. Yeah, there's just this one bow guy. Let's have Jagan go up here. Boink. Dang it, he's gonna have 1 HP. Oh! Why did he do more that time? Am I crazy? Or did he do 9 the first time? Jagan finally got a level up. His speed was the only thing that got moved up. I hate it when that happens. There's also actually a house here I never went in. Weapons can be made of iron, steel, and silver. In that order, they are weak, stronger, and strongest. To use stronger weapons, you need a higher weapon level. Don't forget. Yeah, but they're also, you miss more with more advanced weapons, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Things are gonna get aggressive with these horse guys before I know it. Bum, 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 bum. Computer. Okay, they're moving in. I don't know what that thief is doing. How's Fire Emblem treating me? Pretty well. It's a little slow paced, similar to Advanced Wars, but actually I think it's a pretty solid for a NES era strategy game. So I'm enjoying it so far. Trying to decide how to approach these guys up here. I still kind of want to play defensively, actually. I think I can just move him down. Actually, I can move him to this house. Well, hold on. Is he gonna get shot by a bow guy if I do that? I don't think so. I think those trees are gonna stop that. Stand in front of a door or bridge and use a key. You will be able to proceed. Okay, so how do I want to handle this? I just need to be really careful. I don't really want to be aggressive yet. Although, what if I did like... Yeah, well, I don't know, that's sketchy. Because I could pull out the rapier and have him just demolish a bunch of them, but then I'm like scared that it'll be too much for him to handle. What's their unit? What's their movement again here? Like, what's this guy in the back? The bow guys are gonna hit me no matter what I do. They have... Oh, that's an armor slayer. Shoot, I gotta watch out for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's like right in the range right now. So we have an armor slayer. Oh, I forgot about Matthias too. I need to recruit him. So I definitely don't want to... Let me get just out of this guy's range at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So Martha's actually in that guy's range. I need to move back. That's what I need to do. Jagan might get hit here too. I'm not sure. And again, the bow people are going to get hit as well. Or are going to be able to hit me as well. This is a little sketch. We'll see how I do though. At least if I reset it's early enough on that I won't cry too hard. Have I played Famicom Wars yet? Yeah, it was pretty slow paced. It was like... Because you have to move your units all the way back from your home base. I actually still enjoyed the game, but it was definitely just very, very slow. I maybe should have moved Lena a bit closer, actually. I don't know if she's going to be close enough to reach Matthias. That's him there. Bow guys are definitely going to both just shoot Marth. I think the Advance Wars games will get better once you start being able to build on construction in places that are further away from your home. I think that'll speed up the pace a lot. Okay, these guys are coming on soon, so I definitely need to just get rid of at least most, if not all of these guys. Oh, he might be close enough. Oh, she's the one in the back, though. Thank goodness. Or it's not Matthias, it's Mathis. Mathis, is that you? It's me, your sister, Lena. Lena, what are you doing here on the field of battle? I was captured by bandits, but the Altians saved me. What about you? Why are you part of this army? Now this is one that's definitely in Smash Bros. I know you fled Macedon because you do not love Prince... is it Michaelis or Michalis? I don't know. But things are even worse there now. You must have it out for me because I was pressed into the army. Now I'm stuck here. I don't want to fight, but the punishment for desertion is even worse. Don't be a coward. You must stand up and choose the path you believe in. Macedon has joined forces with Dohler, and the people suffer for it. It's mortifying. Brother, it's not too late. Join the Altian army. They will welcome you with open arms. They are truly wonderful people. I understand. If I am to die, I should do it honorably. And with style. I suppose it won't be any less strict here, though. After all, I have a sister who can say no to a prince. What does that mean? On that topic, have you found a man that you do like? No. There's no one. Oh, I bet you it's the bandit guy that saved her. Well, you're still young. You'll find love. Just avoid thieves and scoundrels. That guy's a mercenary, I think. Okay. No, he is a thief. He's the thief class. I think it's this guy, Juliet. Yeah, Hudson softed a bunch of the Game Boy ones, so I won't play him as much. Oh, he got hit. These guys are good candidates for people to hit up close. Now the question is, do I use Marth's weapon on these guys? I feel like if I don't need to, maybe I shouldn't, but... Boink! What? That was like no damage. I should have looked and done the math. This guy has big defense. Yeah, save it for like the boss. But also, I think I heard you can buy more of them eventually, so I don't know if I need to be that apprehensive about using them. It's just that I don't want to end up with, like, not being able to defeat all these guys. Like, I could use my silver here. Let's try that. Let's just see how powerful it is, and if it's a waste. Oh, shoot, I got a crit. Whoa! What? That wasn't even a crit? That's just how the Silver Lance looks? It's that cool? Ooh, he gets 2 hits, though. Dude, the Game Boy Advance titles have such cool animations. I love them. And they go, like, wild with them, too. Some of the critical animations. Dang it. Boink. Okay. This one guy is just proving to be, like, apparently pretty high in defense. Yeah, we've still got one more Gaiden. I played the remake of it, but not the original. You missed. Oh, shoot, you got 2 hits in? It's fine. Gotta love the sound of your EXP going up, right? Okay, we still got all these axe guys to worry about, so... I'm not out of the woods yet. Oh, 1 damage? Okay, I was thinking she'd be better than that. Oh, this is the guy with the high defense. I should have realized that. But it was enough to finish him off. You found a book that cuts right where it would be mentioned. Aw. Armor Slayer, nice. Okay, let's let my mercenaries handle this guy. Ooh. Oh, he might actually finish him off alone. I don't even need to use Navarre. Yeah, it was just that one units I think that had super high defense. I saw Marth was a little low. Can I make him reach him? Is there anyone else who's taken decent damage? I think the thief guy has, actually. I can let, like, one of them hit him here. Let's not have the javelin equipped. Again, I don't want to use too much healing, though. Because there's a limited amount right now, and I haven't really seen him in shops yet, so it's better to heal on buildings if I can. It is too bad this doesn't have the weapons triangle. I guess it is an early version, but I just feel like the weapons triangle adds another layer of strategy. Does this game not have a... Oh, shoot, where are you going? That's a little scary. Is he going to steal the village? I might need to send my flyer up there. Oh, snap! Good thing I leveled him up a bunch, or leveled her up a bunch. I did not realize that she was in his range. I just really wanted to recruit the guy. Could have put him at her at the bottom, I think, though, and it would have been better. And you missed. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, I might not be able to deal with everyone, especially because I need to get a... I want to get a... If he's, like, going to ransack the town, I'm a little concerned about that. So I may need to send my flyer up there. But let's see how much we can deal with first here. I also didn't know thieves could go over the water like that. Stay away from her! And the crackling's back. Ow. This guy's... Well... Actually... I'm a javelin toss away. Come on. Hit him. There's something really funny about seeing that miss like that. Ogma again. When is Navarre gonna hit somebody? Ooh, crit. Gotta love crits. Marth actually, how far can Marth go here? Oh, he hasn't been healed yet. Let's do this. Let's do... You heal here. And then you can heal her. Although, again, maybe I should just wait and put him in a healer in a building, but... Try to decide. Oh, he cannot get that close. He should definitely fight this guy then. It's the only one he can hit. That's like generally a strategy I try to follow is have the... Man. Are you kidding me? That was not... Oh. RNG. Is generally speaking, you want like the guys who are further away to hit the... Or the only ones like you can hit the ones that are Or the, you want the further guys away to hit the ones they can actually reach. You hear the crackling already? Again, if you're just tuning in, the crackling, the way this there's an emulator bug essentially on this that causes the audio to subtly crackle in the background, and the way to deal with it is to quickly go to the home screen and back again. If you're wondering why I'm doing that. I don't know if I need to use my silver here, actually. Not quite out yet. Alright, I don't know if Marth can finish this guy off. It'd be nice if he could. We will see. He should be able to. Alright, nice. Again, it seems like it's worthwhile to build Marth up, so I definitely want to let him get some level ups. Ooh, skill and luck. Level up. Let's hit him with Cain and Abel first. Bonk. Yeah. I say I hate misses, but I love it when it happens to them. Alright, looks like things went pretty well here in the end. Bonk. Just got one more bow guy left, which should be not too bad. He has like no health. Goodbye. Okay. Now I am gonna have her fly up to this thief. I hope something doesn't go wrong. Unexpectedly. He get hit? He did. I'll bring him to this building. It might lure someone out. Well, do I want to risk luring people out yet? I don't know how aggressive they're gonna be. Maybe that's wait. Did I ever visit this house? General Bantheon, who guards the castle, holds... Yeah, I did. Bro, look at that guy's smug face. Yeah, there's nothing up there. I don't know what type of building this is. What if it's the arena? I can't remember if there's arenas in this game. Arenas are kind of a risk, though, and I'm scared to do it. In this game. It's a way to level people up. Okay, he's just running away. Okay. I feel like it should be harder to shoot a Pegasus than someone on the ground. But think of this. It's even harder for a person with a sword on the ground to hit a Pegasus Knight flying around. At least with the bow, you can... you're more likely to hit them. So maybe that's the thought process they were going for. The problem is, if it is the arena, I want to show it off. But if I die to the arena, I'm going to be so mad. Because if you lose in the arena, then you just, like, your character dies. It's a way to earn money and EXP. But it's a risk. And I'm not sure it's a risk I want to take. But I feel like I should at least show it off. Did he get hit? I think he did get hit, right? Yeah, he's actually got hit pretty bad. I might just go to buildings, though, at this point. I feel like it's worth wasting heals on him. We're definitely in for another long one. I don't know if it'll take quite as long as Advanced Wars, but... the name of the game with these old strategy games is definitely not speed. Oh, I hear it again. Well, the earlier missions went by faster. I also think there might be more levels in this than there was in Advanced Wars. Fire Emblem games typically has levels in the 20s. And I imagine the levels are going to start getting longer as I go, too. They usually start off easier. How many was there in the end? Was it 16 maps in Famicom Wars? Where are you running to, huh? Let me check some stats here. Speed is 9. I'm not worried about this guy then. Unfortunately, I cannot. Well, I could javelin. Maybe a bit of a waste, but whatever. Goodbye. Yeah, we're on map 4. I guess even if it's not as slow as Advanced Wars, it's definitely still slower, so that much is at least true. What are these guys? What do these guys have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they'll hit like there. That might bring out the other guy too. It's gonna bring out a lot of dudes to him, but it's fine. He's heavy defense. You the only one with the stream freezing? I think so. It doesn't look like my frames are dropping. I do believe it is just you. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, Advanced Wars, you're right. Or that's what took a while in Famicom Wars, was that there was just constantly new units coming into the map. It was true for both of us, but it just meant that battles took forever, because there was just constantly new things to fight. But I don't remember if it's in this game, but in some Fire Emblem games, enemies do get reinforcements as the map goes along, so that might slow the later maps down too. Again, I can't quite remember if they're in this version, but it is a thing that could happen. And again, my point really is that it's gonna be a longer game. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Like I said, though, for an NES strategy game, I think this is a pretty good first jump into the series. It's probably harder for people to play it retroactively, I imagine, when you compare it to later ones, but... Oh, shoot. He moved one more than I thought he did. It's fine, but hopefully it doesn't mean more for the bow guys. Oh man, he's gonna kill him. Not exactly what I wanted, but that's fine. It is one more than I thought. I misjudged their distances. It's fine though. Jenkins was a good unit to risk putting a little further. So what is this? Is this the arena? Oh, I'm so scared to do the arena. I also don't remember how it works in this game. Also, there's just like a healer chilling up there. In some games, you can bail out of the arena, but I don't know how it is in this game. I actually had a decent amount of life. Oh, that's why the bow guys didn't want to attack this dude. He had a javelin equipped. He would have been able to fight back. That armor is very top heavy. Maybe I should start paying attention to levels here. Like, I keep just ignoring giving, like, Cain and Abel the level ups when I should more. Because they're kind of low in levels. I want to visit the building, but I want Marth to gain more experience. Alright, who else do we need to plop into this healing spot now? Ooh, we got the happy song. Alright, I'm gonna look up how arenas work in this game, because I don't want to... I mean, I could, like, save state just to show it. But I don't feel totally great about doing that. Basically, you risk your unit for extra experience. And money. But it's so painful. But I kind of want to just show... Like, I don't think I would use it. Wait, you can triangle attack arena battles? What the heck does that mean? So one thing really nice they added in the DS remake of this game, I remember, is that, there are, like, save points on the maps. Oh, it's like a special thing if you have the right units. I'm gonna just... I just don't want to lose. Oh, Jake got hurt. Is there any healing spots up here? It's not. So, definitely just use this. Wait for this to become open. Yeah, I don't even understand what you mean by invader issue. Do 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 do. Better. Do. All right, I'm going to sneeze for a moment when no one's looking. Achoo. And just show the arena off once. Because I can't remember what it's like to. Look at that edgy guy. Brave enough to challenge the arena, are ya? You might not make it out alive. If you win, you'll get this much money. Ready to fight? I wonder if I should pick a safer unit than her. Pirate with an axe. Oh, she's the javelin still? Whoops, that's bad. Oh, he missed. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, we're fine. Oh, this is easy. Okay, there was no problem. The problem is you can get stuck in a really crummy one-sided battle in those. Not bad, here's your prize. 1,180 G. Why not try your luck again if you survive? So you can grind experience that way, but it's really risky. Because you need to do it a lot to make it worthwhile. Kind Altian, please, find some way to save this land. It is not much, but my people have gathered 5,000 G to fund your war effort. Use it wisely. Easy money in that case. Still a bit of a risk, though, and I'm too scared to try. Okay, what is this guy's movement? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hit there. Oh, I think I did... What happened is I think I did the thing where I counted where they can move to, not where they can attack. Wait, what happened when Marth visited the house? I totally forgot. Pfft. Oh, well. Anyone else need healing before we go up there? Technically, he needs 1 HP. Bum, 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 bum. I've not had Barst do like anything this battle. Actually, he might have hit an axe guy once. All right. Lure down at least one of them. Oh, shoot. They're not moving, are they? Oh, they are. It just took forever for them to decide for some reason. Oh, I gotta watch their weapons. Like, if he had an armor slayer, that could have been really bad. Gotta be careful about that. Wow. I missed. That's sad. The other guy has not been baited out yet, though. He would go same spot. So he'd hit right next to him. So let's put... Actually, well, let's double check his weapon first. I keep doing it wrong. A lance. Okay, so he's fine. Let's just move him over one. If this guy wants. Poke. Miss. Alright, who needs the experience right now? 2. It's probably gonna be him. I don't know if I have anyone else with 2. Not even Julian. Or I could do Marth. Fine. I'll do Marth. I want him to get strong. I might need to buy him another sword. Ooh. This is why you equip him with a rapier. Oh, he's not even full level. Hear it again. Rest of this shouldn't be too bad. I probably am gonna move Marth back though to get the to buy something. Oh, but there's a building I need to check here too. I guess someone else could just buy it and then give him one. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll have Sita go down there. Oh, does he have a projectile? I did not. He doesn't. Interesting. I would have thought he... Oh, I don't think he can actually hit that guy because of the grass or the forest. I didn't realize that. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. That's still a pretty high hit chance. Bonk. I think the reason why Barst is good, if I remember right, is he's got decent speed. Wow, he just took that guy out, actually. Not bad at all. Marth does need a heal, too, though. It's going to be kind of annoying. I don't remember what sort of buff he gets against horse rider units, like just how good of a buff it is, you know? I don't remember. He took a few hits, but he should be fine. So this is the guy with Rider's Bane, he said, right? So I gotta be careful. I don't want to let any of my horse units near this guy. Yeah, he's got a Rider's Bane. Is that the same sprite as the last dude? Maybe he's not quite as important as I thought. Got a lot of horse units right now, actually 4. He does have a range. Rider's Bane, again, means, though, that he can't hit ranged units, so I can get some pot shots on him. See, the thing is, I don't know if it's a good idea to class up my healers when I get the chance. It's better to class up my mage units into healing or into bishops instead, because bishops can also heal, and mage units usually start with better magic. Although, wait, magic doesn't matter in this game. They're usually better attackers. So, it's usually better to use your mages that turn healer rather than your healers that turn mage. That makes sense. Because healing is just a matter of holding the right kind of weapon. This little coward. I guess I'd be kind of scared too. If all I could do was heal and I was like the only one left. Alright, let's buy another sword from Marth. Now, annoyingly, I still gotta heal Marth, although he still has to get to that building. I can't remember if Rider's Bane works on Pegasus Knights. I think it doesn't for some reason, but I might be wrong. Wait, since when could Marth go in water? Oh, what do you know? Okay, I'm like scared to let my horse guys even get close. I've heard it's the final boss of 3 houses in one of the paths. They change it on the harder difficulties to make him aggressive, which makes him, like, terrifying. And what's hard about the final boss is you have to defeat, like, 12 other enemies on the screen before you can even damage him. So the whole battle is you, like, trying to avoid him just destroying your units while you fight everyone else. I've never done it on that difficulty, but it sounds brutal. I'm still mad the music for that fight didn't make it into Smash with Byleth. I don't know why they didn't include it. Three houses is right around the corner. The corner of the century, maybe. Do I need to move her back? Do I care? Not really. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That'll be a long one because there's 4 paths in the game, and I'd like to do all 4, I think. Oh, I forgot about that, dude. In general, that'll be an interesting thing because, like, Sacred Stones has 2 paths, although it's only for a portion of the game. But I'd still probably like to do both of them. I'll probably play that one twice. Like, it's completely different levels and stuff. Yeah, but that didn't have different stories, and it was literally only 1 level difference in the end. Just because 2 paths exist doesn't mean I want to do them. It's more like the way those paths are structured makes me want to do them. Dude, I recently heard, so the Beast, the guy who does the N64 videos, apparently has a hater that gets mad that he says game complete because he doesn't 100% games. And he apparently completion in his mind is only should be used for 100% games. I don't really care that much, but I do the same thing. Maybe I should just say game beaten or something. Look at this guy walking up here. Sorry, I don't want you to heal the boss, so we're going out. It's kind of interesting, because in my mind, complete doesn't necessarily mean 100%, But I guess we do use the term completionist for people that like to 100%, so in a way I get it. Although I think it's a little bit over dramatic for just a word that could pretty clearly apply to both situations. Prince Marth, finally, we meet again. Merrick, is that you? What a surprise. I was studying magic in Caden when war came. I left the city then and have been looking for you. I'm glad you sought me out. We could use someone with your talents in our army. Will you join us? Of course I will. I learned a strong spell in Caden called Excalibur. I will demonstrate it in battle. Huh, so Excalibur in future games is actually really good against winged units. Wonder if that's the same here. Let me look it up. Excalibur. Only Merrick can use it, and it cannot be repaired. So no, it is not a flying unit weapon. I guess they didn't add that yet. Basically, any wind magic. And I think Excalibur is a wind magic in later games. So he's a mage. Which apparently the calculations are done completely differently in this game. There's no resistance or magic stat. It's just the raw damage of the spell. I do want Marth to get closer to use his weapon. So, and mages can hit in front of him and 2 away, but they're usually very weak in defense. Yeah, only 4 defense. Like, let's even see what happens. Let's just say if he gets hit by this guy. He does 7 plus... Is that 5? Yeah, 5. 7 plus 5, which is 12. I think he still lives. Yeah, he lives. In fact, I think he lives 2 of those. Let's try Excalibur. Pew! Pretty good damage. Kind of want Marth to get the final blow, but let's see. Let's just see if I can get some more experience out of this guy. Pew! Oh, shoot. No damage. Oh, you don't even get experience for that. All right, let's just have Marth finish him off. It should, because of the critical damage, it should be just 1 hit even, I think. Boom! 12 damage. Level up. Easy. And I got the Rider's Bane. Who should get Rider's Bane? We either put it on a horse person, the knight, or actually I think a good candidate is Sita, because that gives her an advantage against a unit she's not that good against. So I think I might give it to her. Oh, when did she pick up an Armor Slayer too? That's also a decent unit for her. I feel like it could be good on the knight too. Actually, I know who I want to get. Hang on. I feel like it could be good on the knight too, just because... Oh, is his inventory full? All right, I'm actually gonna give... Let's give... Well... Navarre has the Killing Blade. Let's give Ogma... the... Armor Slayer. Because these guys... aren't super great against armored units, but give them an Armor Slayer and they're much better. They're like high skill, but not the highest attack. So giving something that lets them hit armored units harder can be pretty good. So let's give her... I'm gonna give her Rider's Bane. Apparently Dragon Quest Monsters just updated. Is there a way to turn those off, actually? I might do that. Let's give her Rider's Bane. I also do not need him to have this Devil Axe. I'm never gonna use it, but let's give it to someone else just so he's not clogged up on inventory. Give it to someone who can use it, although probably never will. We'll give you the... Just give him the extra Iron Sword. So like Merrick, for example, is a better unit to build up to level 10 and then level up because he'll be better at fighting than the healers probably will be. And once he levels up, he can heal too, or once he classes up. Kind of funny that there's actually so much limited class changes in this game though. In the later games, like every starting unit can class up basically. But in this one, they limit which units can and can't. Okay, I think it's time to take the castle. Prince Marth, I thank you. Why does this look like a random dude in the town? I thank you for capturing the castle to the south. This is the south? Captain Hardin is guarding the king and Princess Nina in a fortress to the north. If you meet up with Hardin, please give him this silver sword. What if I just want to use it myself, huh? Save complete. Would you like to continue playing? Sure. Although I'm actually going to be done now. This is close enough to the end. I think I'll just end on this screen. Should be fine. I'm going to save state just in case something goes wrong. But still only 9, even though we got 2 extra units that battle. All right. Let me stop the timer. I hear the auto crackling just in time for the ending. That is time.